Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? It's your boy Jay Jordan. Salute, salute, salute. Just let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. This is my first simulcast. I'm using playback for the first time. First simulcast here on playback. So let me know if you can hear me on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Salute, salute. Hope everybody is doing well on this Monday night. We're here for some Miami Heat hoops. Miami Heat hoops. That game starts at about 7:40 Eastern. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. Dang. So I'm learning playback on the fly here. I usually stream on YouTube, but I am learning playback on the fly. So bear with me as we work out the kinks here. The poll I have up on playback, I'm gonna put it on YouTube in a second, is who's gonna be the leading scorer of this game? Will it be Donovan Mitchell for the Cleveland Cavs, or will it be Norman Powell for the Miami Heat? Let's get into the starting lineups while y'all figure that out. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. For the subs, they have Luke Travers, Nate Quan Tomlin, Thomas Bryant, Sam Merrill, Jalen Tyson, Craig Porter Jr., and Tyrese Proctor. Let me move this up, make some adjustments here so everything looks good. All right, for the Miami Heat, their starters Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pella Larson, Andrew Wiggins, Kelala Ware. Their subs, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, Simone Fontecchio, Drew Smith, Myron Gardner, Keshad Johnson, and Jameer Young. The Heat do have some players out. Bam Adebayo's out, Tyler Herro's out, and of course we know the whole Terry Rozier situation. For the Cavs, they have Max Strus and Larry Nance Jr. was ruled out earlier today. All right, let me see how this whole playback thing works. All right, cool. So we'll see how this works. Work in progress here, so we'll see how everything pans out. I'm watching on YouTube on one of my other devices just to see how it looks for the folks on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. Oh, dope. Okay, so it puts the score there at the bottom. So I won't be putting the score on the screen. It'll automatically do it for me. That's dope. Okay, playback. I respect it. I respect playback. So we gonna be learning on the fly here. For those who are unaware of what playback is, on playback, you're able to watch, if you have a subscription to NBA League Pass, you're able to watch the game along with the content creator or in the playback room. So that's what we got going on right now. So if you have NBA League Pass account, you can join the playback. Link is in the pinned comment on YouTube, and it's on the top right of your screen, and you can watch the games along with me in the playback. Happy Monday, Tudo. What's good, bro? Hope all is well. I know Giants fired their coach. Got that alert. We'll see what their plan is to continue this season. All right, so we are good to go. Game's about to start. I'm watching it on League Pass on the Heat's broadcast. I'm a Heat fan, as you can see from probably the background behind me. So I will be watching this on the Heat's broadcast. Excited for this one. The Heat have won. They've won all 4 of their home games so far to start the season. We did a playback or a watch along on YouTube when we played.
After the first
When we played that game, and we had a big game. The Heat ended up winning that game. Or did we play the Spurs and we lost? I think that was the road game. We played the Spurs and lost. So I think it's the first Heat home game of the season that I'm doing on as a watch along.
That was fun.
All right, let me start this poll on the YouTube for y'all. On the YouTube,
I want to thank coaches and
Really weird. I wish it would simulcast polls on both quarterback and YouTube, but
you can see the way it makes everybody looks better, Not just me, but everybody else too. It's an easy way to play basketball, And I think it suits us really good
bear
because
with me,
I feel
y'all.
like we're just
Still waiting for the
for each other,
broadcast to start. We're starting in the next
way to play the sport.
couple minutes here, just doing one last, like, I guess, poster video about Nikola Jovic.
He pours his wisdom into younger players because he sees their potential, sees the ability that he gives this team their potential.
All right, I started that poll on the YouTube.
Let's take a look at
Make sure y'all fill that out.
the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers as we head into tonight's game for the Heat. You see Tyler Herro in there for Bam Adebayo, who misses his third straight game.
Is the audio coming through for y'all? I don't know how this works. I hope it's not coming through for y'all.
Other than Donovan Mitchell, it's Donovan Mitchell on the other side for those
Hold on.
Cavaliers, leading a team that was the one seed last year, a two seed in the Eastern Conference right now. It'll be a fast-paced game. It'll be a high-scoring game, more likely than not, to take you along for the ride. It's the best broadcast duo in the game. We got Eric Reed and John Cride.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Good.
It definitely is echoing. Hold on. All right, cool. Let me see if this works. You guys hear me here or no? Oh, there we go. I gotta figure that out. See, we figuring this out together. Thank you. Because I was like, we can't have that. Get me out of here on YouTube. Salute. Yeah, we good now. Game about to tip off. I'm glad I got that situated before. That's why it sucks when they don't have a test feature here, so you can test to see how all this stuff works out. All right, jump ball happening. Khalil Ware versus Jared Allen, and the Heat win, and we are off and running to start this game here. Ball over to Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins gets it over to Norman Powell. Drives into the lane, goes up, right hand layup. Oh, I think Allen may have gotten a block on that one. Cavaliers with the ball. Last time the Heat played the Cavs was in the playoffs, and they absolutely smoked the Heat in that series. DeAndre Hunter, right corner three, and knocks it down. That's not a good start. Not a good start. DeAndre Hunter knocks down the three. He always tends to play pretty well against the Heat. He played with the Atlanta Hawks in previous years. But Davion Mitchell has the ball. He gets into the paint, throws it out to Norman Powell. Over to Pella Larson. Pella Larson down the lane. Jump pass over to Mitchell. Over to Wiggins. Up top to Powell. Powell, top of the key three, short. And Donovan Mitchell with the rebound. Mobley gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. And he misses. Rebound to Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins with the ball here. Wiggins crossover on Hunter, gets fouled, goes up the floater, and they say the foul is on the floor. And that's the first foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins draws the foul on DeAndre Hunter. With our dice right to left crossover by Wiggins, it'll be Heat ball sideline out of bounds. He get it into Pella Larson. Larson drives right by Mitchell, corner to Kello Ware. He can knock down these corner threes, and he misses that one. Rebound to Hunter. So 0 for 2 from 3 so far for the Heat. Donovan Mitchell crossover over to Hunter. Hunter, a second three, and it's short. Rebound to Ware. Gets it over to Davion. Mitchell crosses half court. Right, in and out move. Powell finds a cutting Pella Larson, and he gets blocked by Darius Garland. Oh my goodness. Hunter throws up the lob, and a touch pass back to Hunter, and he lays it in. That was an ugly, fast break there, but it ended up working for the Cavs. It's 5-0 Cleveland. Andrew Wiggins with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Puts him in the post. Awkward fall away jump shot. Rolls off Kello Ware. Taps the rebound to himself. Hook shot is up. And he earballs the hook. So he struggling from the field to start here. Donovan Mitchell into the lane, hook pass over to Hunter. Hunter on the drive, and draws a foul on Davion Mitchell. He'd have missed their first 6 shots here. Gets it in. Hunter gets it into Allen. Drives by Ware, goes up for the layup and scores. So it's 7-0 Cleveland to start. Heat yet to score in this one. Norman gets it over to Wiggins in the left corner, guarded by Evan Mobley. In and out dribble, gets into the paint, goes up with the sweeping hook, or not even a hook, it's a scoop, and he scores. Andrew Wiggins gets the Heat on the board to start this one. About almost 3 minutes in. Gets it over to Donovan. Donovan comes off the screen, gets cut off, goes corner to Darius Garland. Pump fakes, resets, 3 is up, and he misses. Rebound to Mobley. Mobley goes up, and he misses. Weird tips it out to Pella Larson. They have a 3-on-2 if they use it correctly. Over to Davion. Davion on a wing for 3 and misses. He can't buy a 3 to start this game. They're like 0 for 4. 7-2 Cavs. Garland off the screen into the paint, throws up a scoop, and he gets scared by Ware. He airballs it, but the Cavs still have possession. Mobley out to Hunter, top of the key here. Hunter, another 3, and it's off. So it's a 3-point barrage here by both teams, but the Cleveland's hit at least one so far. Larson over to Ware at the foul line, drives on Jared Allen, gets blocked by Allen, and he recovers it. Allen gets it over to Donovan Mitchell. They have numbers here. Donovan walks into a 3, and he's off. It's just a 3-point shootout here. Hunter goes up for the floater, and he misses. Ware gets the rebound. This is ugly hoop so far. And Norman Powell, the pass was a little bit behind him and goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. It's a struggle in this one so far. Struggle for both teams in this one so far. So Darius Garland with the ball. Garland over to Mitchell. Mitchell comes off the screen, gets into the paint. Oh, and a no look to Mobley, who walks the baseline and dunks it home. 9-2 Cavs. Pella Larson with the ball. Pella Larson looking for Powell. Norman Powell for 3, and Norm gets on the board here, knocks down the left wing 3. Norman Powell cashes out. Assist to Pella Larson. So it's 9-5 Cleveland. Donovan on an island in the right corner. Off balance jump shot, goes glass and banks it in. I don't think that was intentional. He tried to draw a foul and ended up banking it in. So Donovan Mitchell knocks down his first basket. Davion finds Pella Larson over to Ware. Throws it out to Wiggins. It's deflected, but Wiggins catches it for 3 and it's off. He continued to shoot 3s and it's not paying off. Donovan, he pump fakes for 3, gets into the paint, drops it off to Allen, gets poked away, but he gets it. Reverse layup, gets fouled and scores. The Heat falling for all the pump fakes here. And it results in Donovan Mitchell dropping it off to Jared Allen. He recovers it, goes up, reverse layup, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Allen at the line for the free throw, and he misses. Rebound to Ware. Heat need to find some offense here. It's 13-5. Davion Mitchell with the ball gets into the paint, goes over to Pella Larson in the left corner for 3, and he misses. Jeez, they can't buy a 3, y'all. Ball down to Allen in the paint against Wiggins. Goes up, off balance, rolls around, and in timeout Heat. Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. I mean, you got those 2 bigs down there going against Ware and Wiggins, and they're winning the battle so far. Wiggins got caught up on Jared Allen. He spins to his left, finishes with his right on the left-hand side of the basket. It's a 10-point deficit already for the Miami Heat as we go to a commercial. Yikes. That's all I can say is yikes. All right, so we're in a commercial right now. Salute to everybody on the YouTube, on the Twitch, and now on the playback. As you see in the pinned comment on YouTube, I am simulcasting on playback. Playback TV allows you to watch the game along with the person streaming if you have the subscription, which for this game is NBA League Pass. I gotta figure out all the features with this. This is my first time streaming on here, so bear with me as we walk through it. Mads, what's going on? Salute, salute. Good to see you as always. So the score is 15-5, 15-5. Leading scorer for the game so far is Jarrett Allen for the Cavaliers with 6. And Norman Powell with 3 for the Miami Heat. Now that I see how it actually looks on playback, I gotta rearrange some things. I'll make sure I get working on that for the next stream. So see, it puts the scoreboard there at the bottom. Interesting. Oh, they're showing somebody from the upper deck in Miami got moved down courtside. It's a busy night in the NBA tonight. On my TV here, I'm using the multicast feature on the NBA app. Allows me to watch 4 games at the same time. So I got 4 games up here, and then the 1 game we got here on playback. One thing I will say, streaming and the quality ain't the greatest here. Watch it on playback, but maybe because I got so much going on, I'm streaming from it and watching the game. Let's see if it'll clear up. This quality ain't the greatest. All right, ball and play here with the Miami Heat. Let's see if they can get back. Oh, there we go. As I say that, my boy Norm knocks down the 3. That's his second 3 of the game. He has 6 points. Ball and play here with Evan Mobley. Mobley in the corner to Garland. Garland guarded by Weir. Gets into the paint. Jump pass out to Mobley. Mobley attacks Davion. Davion almost gets the strip. Mobley goes up and gets fouled there by Pella Larson. And he'll go to the line for the free throw. Davion got a couple pokes away, but the long arms of Mobley was able to retain possession and spin to the basket. It looked like Pella went straight up there, but he might have put his hands a little forward. Mobley at the free throw line and knocks down the first free throw. Jaime Jaquez Jr., the spark off the bench. He's been playing really well in his 3rd season out of UCLA. He's into the game. Evan Mobley at the line for the second free throw. It's up, and he airballed that. I looked away and I saw the rim ripple, the net ripple. I thought he cashed it, but he airballed it. As Norman Powell goes down the lane, attacks and banks it in. So Norman Powell with 8 of the 10 points for Miami. It's a 6-point deficit now. Garland with the ball, crossover, guarded by Davion. You know he likes to get in that defensive chair. Garland goes cross court all the way over to Hunter. Hunter for 3. He misses, and Jaquez with the rebound. An outlet over to Pella Larson, who catches and finishes. And the Heat on a nice run here. It's a 4-point deficit now after being down by 10 over to Garland. Garland on an island with Kel'el Weir. They get the switch, and they call a foul on Kel'el Weir. So Heat on the comeback trail now. Heat are on the comeback trail. So it is Cavs basketball. The Heat have 14 fouls. The Cavs only have 1 in this first quarter. Cavs get the ball into Evan Mobley. Back to Garland. Garland attacks left. Throws it out to, who is that? I don't know who that was. I'm sorry. That might be Craig Porter Jr. I forgot Okoro's not on that team. Hawkins spins, finds Weir. Throws up the floater from the foul line too strong. Hawkins gets the rebound and the finish. So the Heat, previously down by 10, now only down by 2. The ball gets over to Sam Merrill for the Cavs. He throws it out to Hunter. Finds Garland. Garland drives left. Blows by Jovic into the paint. Reverse layup and gets fouled. And Niko Jovic with the foul. Garland will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's Jalen Tyson, excuse me. Sorry. It's Jalen Tyson in for the Cavs. I thought it was Craig Porter Jr. His quality is so bad I can't even read the back of your jerseys. I need to watch it on my TV. But we move, people. We move. It was sloppy hoops by the Heat early, but they've cut this deficit now to 3. Lonzo Ball checks in. We all know Lonzo Ball, drafted by the Lakers, bounced around a little bit, dealt with some injuries, and now he's with the Cleveland Cavs. DeAndre Hunter goes to the bench. Hunter, second free throw is up and good. 18-14 is the score. Ball over to Akez Jr. He gets quickly up the court, finds a cutting Jovic, goes up and gets fouled. Oh, and then a couple Cavs collide with each other. It looks like Tyson and Merrill both collide. But Jovic draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Jalen Tyson slow to get up here. So Hawkins drives into the paint, drops it off to a cutting Jovic along the baseline, and Jovic gets fouled by Tyson. Oh, and then he gets hit in the back of his head by his own teammate who was trying to come over and help. Oh, and Jovic misses the free throw. Simone Fontecchio checks in for Kel'el Weir. The thing about the Heat is without Bam Adebayo, they don't really have any other bigs on their roster, so they have to go a little smaller than most teams would. Jovic, second free throw is up, and he knocks it down. Jovic, I think, had a career-high 26 off the bench in the last game against Portland. Ball over with Jared Allen, top of the key. He gets it over to Merrill. Merrill, quick release from 3, and he misses. Hawkins with the rebound, and he slows it down, gets it over to Davion. Davion Mitchell crosses half court. Davion Mitchell, bad pass gets stolen by Tyson, and the Cavs have the ball. Mitchell down the lane goes up, jump pass over to Lonzo. Oh, he almost traveled. They say he didn't. He kept his pivot down. Merrill gets it over to Allen. Allen back to Merrill. Pocket pass to Allen, and Hawkins gets down, digs down, and gets the steal. What hands by Hawkins. Allen's on the floor in the backcourt. They have a 5-on-4 if they want it. Hawkins out to Fontecchio for 3 and the tie. And the tie. Simone Fontecchio, the Italian stallion, forces the Cavaliers timeout. Game tied at 18. Yes, sir. So Jared Allen had a mismatch down low. Hawkins comes over, helps out. Fontecchio gets the steal, runs the court as Allen's on the floor, throws it out to Fontecchio, who cashes out from 3 and ties the game with 3:50 to go in the first quarter, 18-18. Tyson said, I feel like the Heat should give Golden some type of play time if the Heat are going to bring him back from the G League. Yeah, it's a good shout there. Let me see if these comments translate over to the simulcast. No, they don't. Ooh, that sucks. I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. I'm going to make it so that Um, the chat pops up on the simulcast. But that's a good shout there, Tyson. I forgot we got Golden there on the roster. He over in South Dakota. Oh, they just had these two kids play 1-on-1, and I think the winner got $200 from the Miami Heat store, a $200 gift card from the Miami Heat store. That's crazy. They had these two kids play 1-on-1. That's fire though. Let me see if this stuff works. I'm gonna try screen sharing right quick, guys. Let me see if this pans out how I want it to pan out. Okay. Oh, I'm about to say, dang, taking forever. The box score is here for those interested. DeAndre Hunter with 5 points, Jaron Allen with 6. You got Mobley with 3, Don with 3, Darius with 2. Don with 2, Darius with 2. And for the Heat, you got 2 from Wiggins, 8 from Powell, and 2 from Larson. Off the bench, Fontecchio with 3, Jaime with 2, Niko Jovic with 1. Yeah. He'd have to clean up their turnovers though. He'd have to clean up their turnovers. They have 2 turnovers so far in this one. All right, let's get back to the game. All right. Well, back. Oh, I come back to the game and Jared Allen just dunks on Jaime Jaquez Jr. Oh, that was brutal. I come back to the game. This man just got dunked on. It was on his back. What a dunk by Jared Allen there out of the timeout. Jovic goes over to Powell in the left corner for 3, rattles in and out, and Tyson gets the rebound over to Donovan Mitchell. Back up top to Tyson. Tyson handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Fontecchio. So Mitchell backs up and wants to attack him. He walks into a 3. Mitchell for 3, and he buries it. What a 3 there by Donovan Mitchell. Knocks down the 3, puts the Cavs up by 5, but Jovic goes down the lane and he hits the floater and gets him back within 3 quickly. And they call it, Cleveland calls another timeout quickly. And Coach Kenny Aguirre is not happy with that. He just called a timeout. They get 5 points, but they give up a nice 2 from Jovic, or a quick 2 from Jovic, and he calls a timeout immediately. I did in the poll. I put Norman Mitchell, but y'all know what I meant on YouTube. I did put Norman Mitchell in the poll. That's hilarious. So it's 23-20 with 2:49 to go. So they're staying in broadcast for the timeout this time. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday evening. Busy night in the NBA. Busy night in the NBA. A number of games going on throughout the league tonight. There's one game on Peacock that started. That's the Pistons and the Wizards, and they have a game on NBA TV later. Who's playing in that game? I think it's a West Coast team, definitely. Oh, it's the Hawks and the Clippers. So East West matchup there. Ball and play here with the Cavs. After that timeout, Don Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell gets it over the ball, finds Merrill, but Merrill takes his eye off it. Ball gets tipped out by the Heat. He goes all the way into the backcourt with 7 on the clock. So the Cavs have 7 seconds to get a basket here from all the way on the other side of the court. Gets it over to Donovan. Donovan with 5 seconds. 4. Somebody stopped the ball. 3, 2. Donovan drops it off to Allen. Allen finds Lonzo Ball, and it's a shot clock violation. He hit the side of the backboard anyway. from the right corner. So Jaime Jaquez gets it in to Drew Smith, who's checked in, gets it quickly up to Jovic. Jovic over to Jaquez. Jaquez for three in the tie. Off. Jovic gets the rebound, finds Jaquez. Jaquez into the paint, and he travels. He got all the way into the paint, saw Jared Allen there, and got scared and traveled. He should have just stopped there at the elbow and shot the midi. So ball in with the Cavs, 23-20, 23-20. Donovan Mitchell, guarded by Fontecchio, doesn't take the shot, throws it out to Ball. Ball on the left side. Ball looks to attack Jaquez, UCLA versus UCLA, and Tyson gets a unopposed tip off that miss, and it makes it a 5-point game, 25-20. Ball with, oh, what a cut by Fontecchio. Assist to Jaime Jaquez Jr. Fontecchio finishes with the left hand. 5 points for Fontecchio. Donovan Mitchell with the ball. Does a little D Wade windmill over the head move, throws it out to Ball, and Ball knocks down the three. Lonzo Ball cashes out from three, and it's a 6-point game, 28-22. Ball over to Fontecchio, no hesitation, and he knocks down the three right back. So Simone Fontecchio, the Italian stallion, he's up to 8 points in 3 minutes. Donovan Mitchell across the lane and floats it in. So now the offenses are starting to pick up here. Just trading baskets here. Fontecchio, another release from three. This time he's short. And Allen gets the rebound over to Tyson. Finds Merrill. Merrill for three. And he misses. And ball gets tipped over to Fontecchio. Back to Drew Smith. Almost turned it over. But Drew Smith recovers it. Over to Jovic. Jovic for three. And he misses. Tyson gets a rebound. So Heat just falling in love with the three, to be completely honest with you. Donovan Mitchell off the screen. He pulls the three and he misses. Jovic gets the rebound. Attack. You have numbers here. Jovic over to Wiggins, over to Drew Smith. Drew Smith for three and he misses. And Allen gets the rebound. He just fall in love with the three. They're scared to go into the paint because they don't have a size advantage down there. There's about 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Cavs up by 5. Donovan Mitchell at half court. Donovan attacks left, gets into the paint, drops it off to Allen. Allen gets blocked from behind by Jaquez. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Fontecchio gets it stripped from behind, and it remains Heat ball. Oh, that should have been a drop-off pass. So Fontecchio, he went to the Euro, and once he brought it back over, it got stripped from behind there. One. Yeah, he brought it right in front of Lonzo Ball's face, and it was just an easy strip there. So he'd have zero point 0.8 seconds to go to get a basket here. Drew Smith gets it in. Jovic gets it up at the buzzer. Oh, and it's off. Oh, and he runs into the referee there. But that's the end of the first. So at the end of one, Cavs 30, Heat 25. The Heat were down as many as 10, so a 5-point deficit we could sort of work with here. All right, let's go back to the box score now. Oh, I forgot I was looking at the entries there. Let's go to this game. 30-25 is the score. 30-25. So you got DeAndre Hunter with 5 points. You got Jared Allen with 8, 3 from Mobley with 3 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell with 7. You got Darius Garland with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Excuse me. Off the bench, you got 3 from Lonzo Ball and 2 from Jalen Tyson. They're shooting 42% from the field, 3 for 15 from 3. 15 threes already for the Cavs, 3 for 15. And they have only 1 turnover. For the Heat, you got Wiggins with 2, 8 for Norman Powell, 2 for Pella Larson, 8 for Fontecchio, 2 for Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 5 rebounds. and 3 for Niko Jovic. They have 3 turnovers. They're shooting 35% from the field, 4 for 15 from 3. So both teams not shooting well, excuse me, from 3. Right? So that's the box score in this one so far. That is the box score. All right, let's get back to here before I miss any action. Looking at some of these other scores in the NBA tonight, the Lakers are only up 2 points over the Charlotte Hornets, 65-63. Um, Detroit is beating Washington 63-58. Coming to the end of the second, that game is on Peacock. Magic are up over the Portland Trailblazers 58-54. That game in San Antonio just kicked off. The Spurs are up 2-0. At 8:30, Milwaukee will play Dallas, and then we have a couple of West Coast games later on. For those on YouTube, I'm gonna try something here and see how it looks. This is my time to test things as the second quarter comes underway here. Let's see if this works. How this looks for y'all. Ball and play with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, guarded by Andrew Wiggins. Up top to that's Greg Porter Jr. Back to Donovan for 3, and he misses. Fight for the rebound out on the Heat. So it stays Cavs basketball. What's up, Con Landing? Sad to hear news that former um, Liberty head coach Richie Adebudo has passed away at the age of 87. I don't really like this layout. Oh, and Mobley misses, gets his own rebound, and then dunks it back. I'm gonna switch that layout back. I don't really like this on YouTube. Ball and play with the Heat. Gets it to Wiggins. Out to Drew Smith. Drew Smith guarded by Sam Merrill. Merrill over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio with the ball. Guarded by Mitchell. He shoots a 3 over Mitchell. That's not his game. He misses. And Mobley with the rebound. Greg Porter over to Merrill. Back out to Porter. Porter Jr. steps back, shoots a 3, and it's short. Jaime Jaquez with the rebound. Now, this view is ugly. Fontecchio out to Jovic. Jovic, right wing 3, in and out. Fontecchio chases down the rebound. He shoots a quick return, and he knocks it down from the right corner. Simone Fontecchio getting the threes up tonight. My boy lighting it up from 3. He's 3 for 5. He's the first Heat player in double figures with 11 points. Mobley into the paint, attacks Jovic, and gets fouled there by Mobley. Try to wrestle it away from Jovic. I wish I could rearrange how things pop up on play. My boy Simone Fontecchio has the ball as we talk about him. Into the lane, drops it off to Jaquez, gets it stripped away by Dean Wade, not to be confused with our legend, D Wade. Nobody better ever call this man Dean D Wade. His name is Dean. Ball inbound into Jaime Jaquez Jr., guarded by Mobley. UCLA versus USC. Jovic with the ball. Jovic attacks Merrill, throws up a wild scoop. Fight for the rebound, drops to Craig Porter Jr. from across half court. Picks up his dribble, throws it to Donovan, who catches it behind his head with one hand, guarded by Wiggins. Donovan attacks, spins, jump pass. He thought Dean would be in the corner, and he threw it right out of bounds. Or did they say the Heat? Oh, the Heat deflected it. It went out of bounds. Don, fourth leading scorer in the league this season. He's inbounding in the right corner here. Gets it to Sam Merrill. Drops it off to Mobley. To a cutting Dean Wade. Tries to go reverse and gets blocked by Jaquez Jr. Heat scrambling in defense, but getting some good recovery blocks here. Yeah, what a block by Jaime. All right, so they're inbounding under their basket. Craig Porter gets it over to Donovan, who pump fakes, then takes the shot off balance. He misses. Jovic with with the rebound. He crosses across half court, gets it down to Wiggins in the paint against Wiggins. He spins, throws up the hook over Mitchell, and scores. 2-point game, 32-30. Ball over to Dean. Gets it over to Craig Porter, back over to Merrill. Merrill, quick release from three. He's off. Fight for the rebound. Gets tipped out of Mobley's hands. Over to Jovic. Outlet over to Wiggins. Wiggins up top to Hawkes. Hawkes down the lane. Gets fouled and won. And ties the game up at 32. Cavs were upset. They saw their player went all the way into the first row there under the basket. But the Heat kept playing. Hawkes down the lane. Finishes it with the left hand, it looked like. Yeah, with the left hand and finish. I don't know what happened to that Cav player, but he was in the right in front of cameras there in that front row. So I think a technical foul was called because Fontecchio's at the line shooting one free throw and it rolls in and out. So now Hawkes will go to the line for his free throw to complete the 3-point play. And Hawkes knocks down the free throw to complete the 3-point play. He'd have their first lead of the game, 33-32. And we have a foul call on the Heat. So ball Cavs to inbound. Donovan Mitchell trying to get it in. He gets it into Mobley at half court. Mobley gets it back to Don. Don drops it off to Mobley. Mobley, they call a foul on the floor. Sideline out of bounds. Looked like Drew Smith tried to draw a charge there. He was undersized down there against a 6'10-ish Mobley. Donovan Mitchell looking to get it inbound again, and they have to call a timeout. They cannot get it inbounds. Good defense there by the Heat, preventing the Cavs from getting the ball inbounds there. We go to a timeout. Heat with their first lead of the game, 33-32, 9 minutes to go here before halftime. Heat missing some key players, but it's not deterring their determination here. (33-32) is the score. 33-32. Salute to everyone hanging around here on the playback, on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Salute, salute. I didn't even check to see if the Twitch kicked off, and hopefully it did. Let me take a look at my Twitch. It's funny, like all these NBA and W Entertainment be very similar. They have the dude who be doing Simon Says. He's over there in Orlando doing the Simon Says. I saw the Red Panda lady who be doing the unicycle, and over here back in those bowls I saw her. She did a back to back in like Milwaukee and Cleveland, or Chicago and Cleveland. Oh, I did hit my Twitch. That sucks. Let me see if I can add the Twitch. Oh, did I not check the Twitch? I probably didn't. It's probably my fault. Simulcast. Should be going to the Twitch. I don't know. I'm gonna delete the Twitch and re-add it. All right, broadcast coming back, y'all. Broadcast is coming back now. Tyson, I respect it. I respect it. We deserve it. We need to keep our home winning streak alive. We need to keep that home winning streak alive. For some reason, it's not hitting the Twitch, but I'll figure out what that was. I might need to do a custom TMP. Somebody at the Heat game just hit a half court shot worth $5,000. Ball in play here with the Heat. I mean, with the Cavs, excuse me. Cavs have the basketball. Fontecchio guarded by Donovan. He crosses over into the step back and he's short. Fight for the rebound, and they get an offensive rebound. Craig Porter Jr. with it, right side of the floor, down to Mobley, guarded by Jovic. Puts Jovic in the post. Throws it out to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. into the paint, goes up, switches to the right, and scoops it home. What a move by Craig Porter Jr. to give the Cavs back the lead. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with the ball. Jr. picks up his dribble, gets it over to Wiggins on the right side by the three-point line, tries to attack, spins back left, and gets fouled there by Donovan Mitchell, and he's not happy with that. And Kenny Atkinson going to review that immediately. Didn't even wait, really. Drives right, spins back left. Is he saying the arm, or is he saying that he tripped him up a bit? I'm not too sure there, but the green light is on. They're going to review this. Scott Foster there at the table to review. I know they said they're going to institute putting earpieces on some of the referees, or on the probably the lead referee, to speed up these replays. Um, but we'll see how that works out. If people already think stuff is rigged, they may think the earpieces will contribute to that. All right, so they're reviewing this play between Andrew Wiggins and Donovan Mitchell. Andrew was driving right; he tried to spin back left, and they called a foul on Donovan. The Cavs challenged this one pretty quickly. But we'll see. I think Scott is saying, I see a smack on the arm there. I'm just over here trying to read lips or read body language from the camera they have on the referees. So it's 34-33. Heat just took their first lead of the game earlier when it was 33-32. Cavaliers on the Craig Porter Jr. layup scored for 34-33. While we're on a break here, let me go through more of these settings and see if I can do anything different. Yes, we're going to keep that. Show chat. Show computer. Weird. Show room name. Let me see if I lose this. Yeah, I'll leave that there. All right, so they're gonna come back and tell us what the resolution is here. All right, they're still reviewing here. They're still reviewing, so we have some time here. I'm looking at some of these other games. The third quarter has kicked off in Charlotte between the Lakers and the Hornets. Lakers are up 3, 69-66. Mavs game has yet to start, and the Spurs are up 19-12 over the Bulls. Oh, did y'all see that crossover that Hunter did to Josh Giddey? It looked like a sniper shot this man in the ankle from the roof. This man crossover, and this man, and it's funny because he's out with an ankle injury now. I guess they don't have the mic patched here for us because we can't hear what Scott Foster is saying about the challenge. Oh, they just fixed it. They said the challenge was successful because I heard that they will be able to challenge one more. Man, Hunter hit him with a left-right crossover. Giddy said, "Ah!" Was on the floor holding his leg like Peter and Family Guy. Like that joint was crazy. Ball and play with the Cavs. They win the challenge there, 34-33. Mobley gets it over to Merrill. Merrill for three, and he's off. Jovic with the rebound. Jovic with the ball. Jovic gets deflected by Craig Porter Jr. out of bounds. Stays with the Heat. Lonzo Ball and DeAndre Hunter about to check back into this game. Merrill and Mitchell get a breather here. 8:03 to go in this first half. Hawkins Jr. to inbound the ball, gets it over to Drew Smith. Drew Smith rips through, throws it over to Fontecchio, who sets his feet for three, and he misses badly. Fight for the rebound, makes his way out the ball, gets tipped from behind and out of bounds. So it stays with the Cavs here. Ball in play here with Evan Mobley. Mobley gets it over to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball drives into the paint. Jump pass over to Dean Wade for three, and he hits the right corner three. Nice drive and kick action. 4-point game here in Miami. Hawkins attacks, gets down the lane, throws it out to Wiggins. Wiggins pump fakes for three, finds Hawkins, who comes back in bounds and lays it in. Jaime Hawkins Jr., what a resurgence here in his third season in the league. Craig Porter Jr. over to Mobley. Left side to Hunter. They get it back down to Mobley. Jovic guarding him. Out to Hunter. Hunter pump fakes for three. Hunter throws up the floater. Too strong. Fontecchio skies for the rebound over to Jovic. He can tie or take the lead. Jovic hands it off to Drew Smith, who gets into the paint, pump fakes, tries to go through, gets it stripped. Fight for the rebound. It should be a jump ball, and it is. Drew Smith had Fontecchio in the corner, did not see him. Would have been a wide open three. Oh, I see why. Can I edit the latency now? Might not let me edit it now that I've started. Ooh, tomatoes. Let me see. Stream cost, stream settings. Yeah, I can't change it now. It is what it is. Yeah. Jump ball here between Jaime and Craig Porter Jr. Ball gets tipped out, and Jovic saves it. Gets it over to Jaime. Jaime with the ball. Jaime spins. Goes behind the back. Keeps his dribble alive. Throws it out to Drew Smith. Pump fakes for three. Now knocks down the three. Drew Smith for three. And the Heat have retaken the lead, 38-37. And Jared Allen was in the lane. As I told y'all, the Heat don't have a lot of bigs with Bam out, and they're not playing anybody else besides Kel'el Weir. I haven't seen him in a bit. But Jared Allen in the lane gets fouled there on the attempt. He shoots the first and makes it. Jovic goes to the bench. Wiggins to the bench as well. Fontecchio. They do a whole line change here. So Pella Larson, Kel'el Weir, Davion, Norman all come back in. Jaime Hawkins Jr. stays out as Allen knocks down the second free throw. So Cavs retake the lead 39-38. Hawkins with the ball goes behind the back, keeps his dribble alive, nowhere to go, hands it off to Davion, guarded by Hunter. He throws it back out to Hawkins in the right corner with 6 on the shot clock. Hawkins spins into the lane, spins right into traffic. Jared Allen gets the steal. I don't like Hawkins with the ball in his hands as a as a point guard so much. Garland goes across the lane, throws up the floater, fight for the rebound. Dean Wade gets it out to Lonzo Ball. Jump pass down to Hunter. Hunter baseline jump shot is up and rolls in. Timeout called by Eric Spoelstra, trying to motivate his team. They getting beat to loose balls here. And when you're undersized, you cannot afford to be giving up second and third chance opportunities to the opponent. 41-38 as we go to another break here with 5:58 to go. Salute to the YouTube gang, the Twitch. Oh, I can't even say the Twitch gang. It's not even on Twitch. YouTube gang and the Playback gang. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's my first stream on Playback. First stream on Playback. Appreciate you guys tuning in. A link for Playback is the pinned comment in the description. If you do have an NBA League Pass account, you'll be able to watch the game along with me live as I talk about it. If you don't, you can just stay on the YouTube. And you'll be able to see the score there at the bottom. I try to set it up so that you can still see my usual setup there as well. So it's a learning curve here a little bit, trying to make both platforms work, but we're gonna get it work. They're showing Tyler Herro here. He underwent left ankle surgery on September 19th. We'll see how that all works out when he comes back and how the rotations work. Bam Adebayo, dealing with a left toe sprain that he suffered against, I think it was against the Denver Nuggets. Davion Mitchell goes across the lane, fall away jump shot from the left elbow, knocks it down, makes it a 1-point game, 41-40. Darius Garland with the ball. Right to left crossover. Comes up that screen from Allen. Stops for the midi. Short, but it bounces off the rim, off the backboard, and then back in. 43-40. Jaquez with the ball. Right to left crossover. Gets attacks Dean Wade. Goes across the lane. Hello, Ware with the almost a putback. And he doesn't get it. Now it's a foul there by Jaquez trying to steal the rebound. Come on, Kalel. You got to just dunk those down. You did all the hard work. So Jaquez gets a much needed breather here. The Cavs with they're now into the bonus. So next foul by the Heat, they'll be shooting free throws. Lonzo Ball out to Garland. Garland pump fakes. Oh, he almost crosses himself up. Gets his dribble back. Garland guarded by Jovic. Gets the screen. Garland walks into a three and cashes in. Garland with the high arcing three. 6-point deficit for the Heat here. Got to close this quarter in this next 5 minutes. Davion goes corner to Norman. Norman attacks Lonzo, draws the foul, and almost knocks it down. And Norman Powell will go to the line, for two, unless they called it on the floor. No, it is a foul. So Norman Powell comes off the bench and gets back to the foul line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Norman Powell played with the LA Clippers last season. He's played with the Toronto Raptors as well in his past. And Norman knocks down the first free throw. Yeah, when Garland's healthy, Mads, he can be really, really good. But in recent years, he gets hurt pretty easily. Norman's second free throw is up and good. 46-42. Heat down 4 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think Norman Powell, he's up to 9 points now. Garland almost gets the ball, almost gets a backcourt violation. Garland crossover on Jovic, drops it off to a cutting Allen. He tries to reverse. He gets his own rebound and puts it back. Jarrett Allen just outworking the Heat here. Halal has to get those rebounds. He's tall as well. Got a hoop. Norman goes cross court over to Davion. Davion attacks, lobs it up to Ware, and he just dunks it home. Hopefully that can get the big man involved. It's 48-44. Assist to Davion Mitchell on the alley-oop. Lonzo Ball with the ball, guarded by Pella Larson. He steps back. Top of the key three. Misses. And Ware, there he goes. Throw some life there. Snags a rebound away from Allen. Jovic over to Ware. Ware down the lane. Goes up. and switches hands and finishes. So after that alley oop, he gets a rebound, runs the floor, and gets a layup. So hello, Weir, a quick 4 points there to make it a 2-point game. Lonzo Ball with the ball. Sounds weird to say. Jared Allen across the lane tries to scoop it past Ware and misses. Heat with a chance to tie or take the lead. Goes over to Davion in the left corner. He drives, goes to Pella Larson over to Norman. Pump fakes for three. Resets for the lead. For the lead. Norm knocks down the three. Heat with a 7-0 run there to take the lead. 49-48. Ball popping around. Khalil Ware actually got involved there. And the Heat retake the lead against the Eastern Conference leaders last season, the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we got an alley oop and then a layup by Ware, and then ball movement leading to a three from Norm. Norman Powell, what an addition for the Heat, man! I wish we were able to get him when when Jimmy was here. When Jimmy was here, we just needed that one more person to help out with the cause, and we just could not get that person in free agency, man. Man, oh man. So 3:26 left. I said the Heat needed to be able to close this quarter pretty well. They went down by as many as 6 quickly, but they quickly respond with a 7-0 run and take a 1-point lead. Norman Powell has now taken over the leading scorer for the Heat in this one. So it will be Cavaliers ball. Man, Zach Collins in the Chicago game looked like Inspector Gadget with that coat on. Anybody watching the Chicago game? I just looked up and saw it. Ball and play. Mobley with that looked like a travel though. But they in the bonus. But ain't they in the Oh no, they have a wrong graphic here. They have bonus still there on the Heat broadcast. I thought they were in the bonus, so it definitely was on the floor. I don't think the Heat recognized that they have the bonus graphic on there. What happened? I'm not too sure what. Oh, okay. I don't think the referees recognized that the Heat were in the bonus. Now they updated it. My bad, Heat. I should have known you guys were on top of your game. Mobley shoots the first free throw and misses. Ball don't lie, ref. Ball don't lie. Right? So Mobley at the line for the second free throw, and he misses both. Got to get the rebound, and it goes off of the Cavs and out of bounds. So Heat get away unscathed there. It'll be Heat ball, 1-point lead for them with 3:13 to go. Ball in play here with Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell gets it over to Pella Larson, drives into the paint, gets it stripped away, keeps his dribble, throws it out to Jovic. Jovic spins. That should have been a foul on Hunter, but they say no foul. So it goes back to the Cavs. It quickly inbounded to get it in play. Donovan gets it over to Darius, who crosses half court. Quickly attacks Pella Larson, bumps off him, drops it off to Mobley. Throws it out, and Norman Powell gets the steal. It's a 2-on-1 here if they take it. Norman Powell drops it off to Pella Larson. Layup is good. Heat with their biggest lead of the game. 3-point lead here, 51-48. Darius Garland for three in the tie. Short. And Pella Larson with the rebound. He looking to close this quarter on a nice run here. Gets it over to Mobley, to Davion, corner to Powell, and Powell gets fouled on a three-point attempt by Garland. It's that high five rule that they've implemented this season. When the shooter is shooting, you cannot, if you hit any part of the hand, wrist, palm, it'll be called a foul. Yeah, he hits him right there on the hand, on his shooting hand. So Norman Powell going to the line for 3 free throws here. First free throw is up and good for Norm. I'm so used to changing the score myself that it's been a nice relief not to have to change the score. Second one is up, and he knocks it down, and he has one more to shoot here. Both teams in the bonus here, so any fouls from here on out for the rest of the quarter will be free throws. And third one is up. Norm knocks down all 3 free throws to give their Heat their biggest lead of the game, 54-48. Darius Garland with the ball. Garland, right to left crossover, left to right. Now gets into the lane. Oh, he might have carried, and they call a push there by Jovic. You got to be smarter than that, yo. And I think Darius Garland might have turned his ankle there. You didn't have to put your hands on his back. Just keep your hands straight. You're already taller than him. Oh, man. All right, so Darius Garland will be shooting free throws here. It looks like he was a little shaken up, but he seems to be fine. First free throw is up and good for Darius Garland. Ball over to Pella Larson subs out. Andrew Wiggins checks back in. And Garland shoots the second, and he knocks it down. 54-40 is the score, 54-40. Oh, that's a foul by Craig Porter. That's a foul. So Norman Powell, the veteran, draws that foul on a silly foul by Craig Porter. I'm sorry, by Jalen Tyson. I got to stop mislabeling them. My bad. Jalen Tyson, silly foul, reaching in all the way at the 3-point line. And now Norman will go back to the line for 2 free throws here. Norman at the line for the first. Cashes out. Second free throw is up. And Norman knocks down both free throws. Norman Powell, the leading scorer with 17 points for the Heat. They're on a 14-2 run here. Ball over to Mobley. Mobley, handoff to Jalen Tyson. Gets into the paint. Oh, no look to Donovan. And Donovan dribbles back out to 3 with 5 on the clock. He steps sides for the 3. High archer misses. Kello Ware skies for the rebound. Now Davion with it. Davion quickly across half court. Drops it down to Andrew Wiggins. Back out to Davion. Davion, top of key, 3. And Davion knocks down the 3. Heat with a 9-point lead here. They're on a 17-2 run. Yep, 17-2 run in the last 3 minutes of this. In the past 3 minutes, excuse me. DeAndre Hunter with the ball, guarded by Kello Ware. On an island here. He drives to the right, throws it over to Tyson in the corner. 2 on the clock. Gets it stripped by Powell. Should be a shot clock violation, and it is. Heat turning the screws on defense. It's lockup central there in South Florida. Limiting the Cavs to 2 points in the last 3.5 minutes here. So it's Heat basketball here with just a minute before halftime. Got Davion with the ball. Davion, oh, what a right to left crossover, step back, midi. Oh, it's off. That would have been a nice highlight. Tyson gets the rebound over to Donovan. Donovan Mitchell walks up. He's at the 3-point line, guarded by Hawkins. Donovan gets into the paint, takes the bump, throws up the floater, misses. And Hawkins with the rebound over to Davion. He turns on the Jets here. Davion over to Wiggins in the right corner for three. The Heat are absolutely cooking right now. A 20-2 run here to close the second quarter. Andrew Wiggins. Cavs with the ball. Donovan, right to left crossover. Splits the double. Gets down the lane. Over to Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill on the drive. He goes out to Tyson. Tyson for three. And they finally end the streak there. He knocked down the three. Wiggins with the ball. Let's see if the Heat can get a basket here. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Norman off balance three. Oh, off the back rim. And that's how the quarter and the half ends. Heat end the quarter on a 20-5 run, and they have a big lead here, 62-53 at the half. Yeah, man, of course, the team is doing well, but we still got a long way to go. Long way to go here, 62-53 at the half. All right, at halftime, y'all. Let's take a look at the box score. I'm hyped right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Not even gonna hold you. I am hyped right now. Chrome tab. What I want to show. I'm gonna share the audio. Share. There we go. All right, cool. Hopefully, let me see if it. Hopefully, y'all can see this 62-53, 62-53. Heat outscore the Cavs 37-23 in that second quarter after being outscored 30-25 in the first. Let's take a look here. So you got DeAndre Hunter. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm looking on the YouTube. It's a little small. There we go. I think that y'all can see that better. DeAndre Hunter, 15 minutes, 7 points. Jared Allen with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Does have a steal and a block. Evan Mobley with 5 points and 5 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell with 7 points. So we've been limiting him. He's 3 for 11. Darius Garland with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Off the bench for them, 3 from Dean Wade. Always got to put emphasis on the Dean. 3 for Alonzo Ball, 5 for Jalen Tyson, 2 for Craig Porter. For the Miami Heat, got Andrew Wiggins with 7. He had a nice 3 there to end the quarter. Kelly Ware with 4 points and 9 rebounds. So he's picking up his thing on the boards. He was a part of that big run for us. Norman Powell with 18. Davion with 5 with 4 assists. Pella Larson with 4 points and 2 assists. Simone Fontecchio came in that first quarter on smoke. 11 points on 3 of 6 from 3. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 7 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. Nikola Jovic got into some foul trouble there. 3 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And he has 2 fouls. Drew Smith came in, hit a 3. Let's take a look at the team stats right quick. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh, I gotta remember. I gotta look at this screen. There we go. Team stats. There we go. So as you can see from the field goal percentages and all that, Heat shooting 45.8% from the field. The Cavs shooting 37.7%. 3-point shooting has not been a strong suit for both teams here. 37.5% from 3, 23% for the Cavs. Free throws, Heat are 9 for 11. Cavs are 7 for 11. 29-27 rebound advantage. You got 19-10 assist advantage here. 2-2 in steals, 3-2 blocks in favor of the Heat. Heat do have 6 turnovers, which have led to 6 Cavs points. Cavs have 4 turnovers, led to 5 Heat points. Excuse me. Heat leading the fast break points battle, 15-2. Winning the points in the paint battle, surprisingly, 26-22. And they do have more fouls than the Cavs. And you can see largest lead of the game was 12 for the Heat and 10 for the Cavs. The Heat did not lead till the second quarter. And now they have a big lead. Jason, I see you over here in playback. Salute, salute. Salute, salute. Let's take a look at some of the other scores in the NBA tonight. So let's take a look here. We have like a how many games we probably have like an 11 game slate tonight here in the NBA. Hornets look like they're getting blown out the gym here. 96-80 here. Luka with 31.6 assists. Wizards actually beating the Pistons here. Pistons are on the second night of a back-to-back. They played in Philly last night, had to go back home to play the Wizards. And it looks like Cade is doing his thing, 27, 8, and 6. CJ with 25. You got for the Trailblazers, you got they're losing to the Magic 82-73. Paolo Banchero with 24 and 8, Shaden Sharp with 18. We're at halftime in our game here between the Heat and the Cavs. You can see Jared Allen, the leading scorer for the Cavs, Norman for the Heat. For the Spurs, it's a tie game between the Spurs and the Bulls. 49 all. Wemby with 9 points. Jalen Smith with 9 and 7. For the Mavs and Bucks, Bucks are putting belt to behind on the Mavs early. Miles Turner with 8. Gafford, the leading scorer, with 3 out of their 5 points. And then we have three more games that are yet to kick off. Pelicans and Suns at 9. 9 also at 9 is Timberwolves and Jazz. And at 10:30, that game's on NBA TV between the Hawks and the Clippers. Tyson said, "Love that we're not getting bullied on the boards like in other games." You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, my friend. I'm gonna end this poll on the YouTube. Donovan Mitchell did win the poll on YouTube. Who you think will be the top scorer tonight? I accidentally put Norman Mitchell instead of Norman Powell. Hopefully that didn't throw you guys off. But Donovan Mitchell was voted to have the highest score tonight. So we'll see if that rings true. All right, cool. So those are all the games. Let's take a look at tomorrow's games. We'll be streaming tomorrow as well. Just trying to make sure I work out all the kinks here. So tomorrow we have Raptors Nets. Not appealing to me. Grizzlies Knicks. That's pretty interesting. I haven't done a Knicks game yet. So we may do that one. Celtics Sixers is on NBC Peacock. Not doing that. Warriors Thunder is also another intriguing one. If Steph plays, we'll probably do that one. Pacers Jazz, and then Nuggets Kings at 11 p.m., which I will not be up for. All right, so those are Tuesday's games. Let's take a look at Wednesday. Bucks Hornets, Bulls Pistons, Magic Knicks. So Knicks on a back-to-back in that one. Grizzlies Celtics, Cavs Heat play again in Miami. So Heat definitely need to win this game. Wizards Rockets, Blazers Pelicans, Warriors Spurs, Suns, Mavericks, Lakers Thunder. Dang, got like 30 games on Wednesday. So that's the schedule for Wednesday. Let's take a look at the standings in the NBA so far. Pistons currently top of the East with an 8-2 record, their best start to the season in over 20 years. I think my research was. Cavs currently at 7-3, Knicks at 6-3 in third, Bulls at 6-3, Miami at 6-4 in fifth, tied with the Bucks. And then you see the rest of the teams here: Washington, Pacers, Nets, all at the bottom of the league, searching for their second win of the season. For the Western Conference, OKC first team to reach 10 wins this season. Got Spurs, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, Timberwolves all behind them. And then you got bottom of the barrel here: Pelicans with 2, Mavs with 3, Kings with 3, Clippers with 3, Utah with 3. Yikes. That's all I can say is yikes. So it's still early. Teams can go on runs and all that. So we shall see how that all pans out. All right. That's all I had. Let me see if they're back. There we go. They're still at halftime in that game. I should put it in one of these boxes here. This Laker game is over, so I should swap that one out. The Heat. How do I remove the game? Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna put the game out so I can keep an eye when the Heat game comes back into play. All right, cool. We valid. I'm glad they finally put the multi-view in the NBA app, at least on Apple TV. I used to have to log in on the computer and then cast it to the TV, but I'm glad they figured all that out. All right, so this is the standings right now. Let's go back to the Heat page as we wait for halftime to be over. Also, I didn't mention, but for those who are NBA fans and you remember Lenny Wilkens, um, one of the top 15 greatest coaches in the history of the NBA, a top 50 and 75 player, NBA player, um, made it to both of those top teams. He passed away a couple days ago. He was from Brooklyn, New York. He did win a championship as a coach of the Seattle Supersonics. I think that's their one and only championship, if my memory serves me correct. So salute to Lenny Wilkens. May he rest in peace, and prayers for his family as they deal with the loss. Also, yeah, as Con Landing mentioned earlier, Coach Abad uh, Adubato, he was a former coach of the Liberty. Um, in the early days, he passed away about a week or two ago as well. Talking about Con Landing, lots of teams with back-to-back games. It's okay to have them in November. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of back-to-back games have been taking place early in this season. As I was bad talking the Mavs, they've come back. It's only a 2-point game now, 16-14. They're down to the Bucks. Sometimes you just gotta badmouth somebody so they can get their act together. As bad as that sounds. For all y'all here, as some of the usuals know, this was primarily a WNBA channel, so I have not forgot about that. On November 23rd, I think the date is when they're having the WNBA draft lottery. If my memory serves me correctly. I put it in my calendar already. Yep. November 23rd is the WNBA draft lottery at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming that one. So make sure you're tuned in on that date for some WNBA action, November 23rd at 6:30. We'll find out which teams will be picking in the lottery for the hopeful 2026 WNBA draft. They still haven't figured out their whole contract situation, the whole CBA. So we'll see if we'll see if they get that figured out. But they're still gonna have the draft lottery in 2 weeks' time. About. So we are waiting for halftime, people. We are waiting for halftime to be over. I don't wanna wait for my life to be over. I don't know why that song popped in my head. Salute to everybody on the YouTube, on the playback. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We are gonna get back to this game. There's currently in halftime right now, so don't worry. I'm not holding back the game from y'all. Oh my goodness, this man Wemby is just an alien. I look up and this man just blocks the ball with his elbow. It looked like, and then he comes down. Does he hit this? Oh, and he comes down and hits the top of the key three. Like you can't make this type of stuff up. All right, it looks like they're saying about a minute 45 until halftime is over here down there in Miami. So we'll see how this game ends here. Hopefully the Heat can hold on to this 9-point lead and even expand on it. They ended the quarter on a 20-7 run, I think I said. 20-7 run or 20-5 run, I can't remember, but it was a big run for them to end the quarter. This is the first of 4 matchups between these teams They play again in 2 days' time. Then they won't play again until March when they play again in 2 days apart. No, I guess that's how the schedule has worked out. Excuse me for them. All right, broadcast is coming back. So let me get this off the screen and get. Appreciate you guys hanging around for the halftime report. Let me end this poll on playback. I don't think anybody really voted on playback anyway. Oh, one vote. Oh, end voting. So that should be. All right. So they're focusing on the Heat in the first half between Norm and Simone Fontecchio. I don't have. Oh, I guess the box score doesn't come back up until the game resumes. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's get back to the basketball. Enough of this halftime stuff. Heat keys to the second half. Continue to slow down Donovan Mitchell, and they should be fine. Ball and play with the Cavs to start. Don with the ball. Don comes off the screen, nowhere to go. Finds Mobley. Mobley down to Allen, and an easy dunk there for Jared Allen. Nice play out of the halftime break. Where'd the box score go? Well, where'd the score thing go? Ball and play here with the Heat, and we have a foul by DeAndre Hunter. Did I turn something off? I hope not. Gotta get the score for the people. I don't know what playback is doing. I don't know how to trigger that. But the score is 62-55 Heat with the ball. Wiggins out to Davion. Davion on the drive on Garland, bumps him off, throws up the floater, and scores. Davion says, get in the weight room, young man. Weight room. Oh, there we go. Now the score comes back. That was a little delayed. Darius Garland with the ball over to DeAndre Hunter, and he knocks down a three. So it's 64-58. He's still on top here. Pella Larson with the ball. In and out dribble. Pella Larson on the drive. Finds Kello Ware. Throws up the floater high over Jared Allen and drops it right in. So Kello Ware up to 6 points. Donovan Mitchell with a nice crossover. Gets into the paint. Goes up. And that should be a goaltending. He got it off the glass there. Kello Ware. Yeah, don't let them see the ball go in. I respect it. Donovan, I forgot. It's Davion versus Donovan. Davion has the ball for the Heat. Davion gets it up top to Wiggins. Wiggins looking for power left side of the court, back to Wiggins. Wiggins attacks Donovan Mitchell. Gets at the right elbow, puts him in the post. They send a late double. Ball gets deflected. He swings through and gets fouled by Donovan. So it looks like Wig will go to the line for 2 free throws. Andrew Wiggins, the Canadian, played 1 year at Kansas. He was supposed to be a Canadian LeBron. I forgot what they used to call him, Canadian Kobe. I forgot the nickname they gave him or who they compared him to. But um, we haven't seen the superstar talent from him. He's played with Minnesota, Golden State. He's with the Heat now. And Wiggins, oh, he almost missed the second. He rattles in the second free throw. 67-60. Ball inbound with the Cavs. Heat playing a little full court defense here, and then they call off the dogs. Mobley comes across half court. Mobley picks up his dribble up top to Donovan. Donovan off the catch. Shot is off. Ware with the rebound. I think he has 10 rebounds now. 11 rebounds, excuse me. Norman Powell in the post against Darius Garland, goes across the lane and gets hit on the forearm by Garland. So Norman Powell will go to the line. Yeah, there it is, Tyson. Maple Jordan. Thank you. I knew it was compared to some superstar. Maple Jordan. That definitely was it. So Norman Powell will go to the line for 2 free throws. But looking back on it, looking, if you knew then what you knew now, you would not call him Maple Jordan. Norman, second free throw is up and knocks it down. So it's back to a 9-point game, 69-60 Heat on top. Norm reaches the 20-point mark. Norm is averaging over 20 points a game this season. So he's just a bona fide scorer. That's why I'm interested to see how Herro and Norman all work together. An offensive foul by the Cavs, though. Let me add another game. All right, ball in play with the Heat. Hella Larson guts out to Maple Jordan. Over to Norm. Norm off the catch and shot for 3 off the back rim. Ball gets tipped up, and Donovan picks it up and gets bumped there by Davion. Salute for the sub, Tyson. Salute, salute. Appreciate you, my boy. Ball in play here with Donovan Mitchell. Attacks this, comes off the screen going right, gets into the paint, goes up, and snakes by Maple. Keep calling him Maple Jordan now. Sneaks by Wiggins and scores. Ball quickly down to Pella Larson, who returns the favor. Yeah, me too, though. I'm shocked they holding their own, but listen, I need to stop being shocked. I came into this season with no expectations, so any win we get, I'm happy. Oh, Darius Garland dancing with the ball, tries to go up with the left hand scoop, doesn't work out. Heat quickly back the other way. Weir with another rebound. Davion into the paint, loses the ball, and Garland tips it from behind, but thankfully tips it out of bounds. Ball and play with the Heat, but they turn it over. They try to Donovan tries to throw it. Oh, and then Hunter and Davion Mitchell collide in midair. So that's 2 fouls by Davion this quarter. Those are his first 2 fouls of the game. He can't get complacent here. Got to play fast and smart. You can't be loose with the basketball here. Ball inbounds to Donovan Mitchell. He just picks it up with one hand, just palms it. Donovan with the ball comes off the screen going right. Donovan corner to Mobley. Mobley for corner 3 and knocks it down. Evan Mobley knocks down the corner 3. And it's 65-71. Powell with the ball guarded by Hunter. Gets it over to Davion, over to Wiggins. Wiggins step back 3. Oh, in and out. Hunter snags the rebound. Hunter with the ball. Attacks, gets into the middle of the floor, stops, pull up jump shot is good. And now it's a 4-point game, 71-67. Heat have to have some composure here. Wiggins on the attack, spins back right. Wiggins tries to step through, pass over to Pella Larson. Pella Larson up top to Norm. Norman Powell walks into a 3 and knocks it down. Tied by the keep 3 by Norman Powell. He is a dead eye. 23 points on 4 of 8 shooting from 3 from Norman. Stormin' Norman. Ball over to DeAndre. He tries to return the favor and misses, but the long rebound goes to Mobley. Gets it over to Darius Garland. Garland down the lane, throws up the floater. Might have got blocked by Weir, but Donovan Mitchell gets the offensive rebound and putback. They call it delay a game there on the Cavs, where Donovan Mitchell grabbing his own rebound. He just getting beat on these offensive boards. Have to be quicker to the ball. Secure the rebound before leaking out. Davion Mitchell on the attack. Finds Norman again for 3. Norm, now on the short. Hello, Weird tips it, but Wiggins gets the rebound and gets bumped there by Donovan. And I think Donovan took the worst of that there. Gets popped in the eye. Jared Allen, did he get hit? Oh, when he's stretched his arm up, he sort of grazed Donovan there after the foul, I should say. Yeah, that was a foul by Don. That is a foul. Donovan Mitchell walking out. Doesn't look like any blood on the towel, so he should be good. He's going to the locker room. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know what's happening here. Coach Spo has his players huddled around him, talking about a play. So we have just a weird break in the action here. I mean, look at the rebounding here as we're in the break. Offensive rebounding feels like they're killing us on the offensive boards. They have 11 offensive rebounds, and we have none. Sorry, that's a lie. We have 7. 11-7 on the offensive rebounds. Looking at these other scores, LA gonna beat Charlotte. Wizards up 107-100, 7:40 to go. Orlando only up 4 now on Portland. At halftime, Chicago's up over the Spurs. Dallas is now in the lead over Milwaukee, 31-27. And New Orleans Phoenix is yet to score. That game just kicked off. Minnesota and Utah 2-2 apiece. Ace Bailey is getting his first. Is this his first start of the season for Ace Bailey? Salute for the sub. Who's that? Antio. Salute, salute. Oh, what a rebound by Kalel. We're on the putback. And Kalel just feasting on the boards now. See, when he asserts himself, we get put into some good situations there, bro. Once he asserts himself, we good. Cavs with the ball, gets it to Mobley, back to Merrill. Merrill in the right corner, drives baseline, nowhere to go. Gets it over to Garland. Garland drives, off balance, tries to go glass, does get fouled by Norman Powell. That's the second foul on Stormin Norman. So Davion missed the 3. Kalel Weir first to the board. That should have been a foul on Mobley. Weir with the tip, and then he looks at Mobley like, you too little. 76-69 as we go to a timeout here. Kalel Weir, after he got that first alley-oop in the second quarter, he's been a different player. He just needed to get involved in order to have an impact in this one. Watching him lead past the school, it definitely is. It definitely is. I like it. I definitely like it. I'm mad. Definitely like that. Right, we're in the commercial right now. We are in the commercial. Um, they're doing something there in the Miami Heat arena. Let me see if I can show y'all the box score while we have a quick second right here. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, cool. So if I pin it there, it still plays in the background. See, I'm learning stuff on the fly here on playback. So for the Cavs, you can see with the Heat they're outscoring the Heat 16-14 here in the third quarter. DeAndre Hunter up to 12 points. Jared Allen with 14 and 6. Mobley with 8.6 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell with 13, and Darius Garland with 9 and 4 rebounds. The government's open till January. Oh boy, only till January. But listen, something's better than nothing, right? For the Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins with 8, Kello Ware with 8 points and 13 rebounds, 2 points away from a double-double, 23 for Storm and Norman, 7 for Davion, 6 for Pella Larson, with 4 assists. Off the bench, you got Fontecchio with 11, 7 for Jaquez, 3 for Jovic, and 3 for Drew Smith. Who's that? Jordan. Jordan, salute for the sub on the YouTube. Salute, salute. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, let's get back to this game here. Here we go. For those just joining on the YouTube, this is my first simulcast with playback. If you do have a League Pass subscription, you can just log in there and watch the game live along with me. If not, you can just sit here and listen to me here on the YouTube. Hope you guys stick around. We've been having some good games so far here. I don't I don't know what triggers this score bug to disappear and reappear. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Darius Garland at the line for free throws, and he knocks down the first. I wonder what triggers that. Looks like Donovan had to get some cotton in his nose. He might have got grazed there. Salute Jordan. Salute, salute. 76-71. Hopefully I got you, Jordan. Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. And the ball gets stolen by the Cavs. Cross court pass gets stolen. There we go. Box score pop back up now. I mean the scoreboard pop back up. Jalen Tyson over to Darius Garland, top of the key here. Darius Garland looks to attack Larson. In and out dribble, gets into the paint, throws up the high floater, can't get it, gets his own rebound. Gotta secure the rebound. DeAndre Hunter for three, and thankfully he misses. Pella Larson chases down the rebound. Gotta secure these rebounds. Ball quickly up to Wiggins. He attacks Mobley, gets bumped and scores. They don't call a foul there. Maple Jordan. I gotta stop calling him Maple Jordan. He's not Maple Jordan. 78-71. 10 points for Andrew. Mobley down to Hunter, and Hunter dunks it in easy. Wiggins with the ball, an intentional foul there by Garland. He looks to be in a bit of pain, and they're gonna probably sub him out. Yeah, Mads. The only thing I hope is that they institute WNBA League Pass as a partner for this. That would be amazing. The only partners Playback has right now is NBA League Pass, MLB TV, and like some European leagues for like European soccer and stuff. The Cavs are over the limit by Darius Garland. He intentionally fouled. I guess he didn't recognize his team was about to be in the bonus as Andrew Wiggins knocks down the free throw. Nah, that's why it's two separate things. But maybe they might institute it now with the whole NBA app redo and stuff. So we'll see what happens there. I'm gonna send a message over to this Playback TV group and see. And I'm a newbie on the platform, so we shall see. I would hope to do it for Unrivaled too, but Unrivaled doesn't have like a league pass. As the Heat get a steal over to Wiggins on the leak out and dunk. Heat back up 9, 82-73. Lonzo with the ball over to Mobley. Mobley into the paint, over to Sam Merrill. Pump fakes for three. He's been quiet tonight. Davion in that defensive stance. Gets it out to Mobley for three, and that's his second three of the game. Mobley knocks down the corner three. Norman Powell with the ball. Attacks Jalen Tyson into the paint. Tries to go cross court. Gets it over to Davion. Up top to Wiggins for three on the answer. Let's go, Wiggs. Andrew Wiggins knocks down the top of key three. Back to a 9-point lead. 17 for Andrew Wiggins. Lonzo Ball with the ball. Behind the back pass to Mobley. He pump fakes. Attacks Weir. Goes up with the right and misses. Great defense by Kalel. Heat on the run here. Norm over to Davion. Davion slows it down a little bit. Gets it right side to Pella Larson. Attacks Sam Merrill. Gets into the paint. Throws up the floater. Rolls off Kalel Weir with the tip and score. Kalel Weir double-double. 10 points. 14 rebounds for Kalel Weir. DeAndre Hunter with the ball. Hunter on the drive. Goes corner to Lonzo. Lonzo for three, and he knocks it down. I remember when Lonzo Ball first came into the league, he used to have this little sweeping motion to his shot. He's straightened that up over the years, and a foul there by Hunter. Wiggins will go to the line since since the Cavs are in the bonus. Wiggins will go to the line for 2 free throws here. The Heat keeping. I said they gotta just make sure they keep this lead. Can't let it get too. Can't let this game get too close, and they've done that. They've responded to run after run after run. 87-79 with Andrew Wiggins going to the line, for 2 free throws. Hopefully he can knock these down as he knocks down the first. Jovic and Jaquez come back in. Kel'el Weir gets a much deserved rest here. He was cooking here. Mobley goes to the bench as well for the Cavs. So we have Jovic, Wiggins. Oh, they just cut the camera away. Jovic, Wiggins, Jaquez Jr. Let me see who else is on the court. If they would zoom out a little bit as he knocks down the second free throw. Davion, and I'm assuming Pella Larson. And Norman Powell, So Lonzo with the ball over to Sam Merrill. Corner to Tyson for three. Can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Heater under man down low. And Davion Mitchell gets the steal from Jared Allen as he was trying to go back up. Davion goes up and gets fouled by Donovan. So Donovan Mitchell fouls Davion Mitchell. No relation. And Davion will go to the line for 2 free throws. I really like Davion. He's such a dog on the defensive end. He gets a clean strip on Jared Allen. And then he goes coast to coast, sees Donovan Mitchell in his sights. Donovan has to do nothing but foul. So it's 89-79. Davion knocks down the first free throw. Weir and Wiggins had scored the last 15 for the Heat before that free throw by Davion. 90-79 as Davion knocks down the second. 12-point lead, matches their largest lead of the game. Lonzo with the ball. Lonzo over to Allen. Handoff to Mobley. Mitchell. Mitchell splits the double, gets fouled there by Jovic. Donovan is so good, like Dwayne Wade was. D Wade, my favorite player ever. So good at snaking these, like splitting the double team and snaking around defenders like pylons. That was sort of somebody he modeled his game after. Besides the jump shot, he's a much better 3-point shooter than Dwayne Wade, and I can be honest about that. Quick inbound from Sam Merrill to Donovan, back to Sam, and he misses the three. Pella Larson with the rebound. Larson on the attack, spins back to his right, steps through, goes up with the floater, and gets fouled there. Pella Larson just driving into the lane, Euro stepping and contorting his body, draws the foul there. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Heat have been living at the line here because the Cavs are in the foul bonus here. Davion is good, like watching him in the summer league. Yeah, I like Davion. He's just the ideal type of guard the Heat like. Pella misses the first free throw. A guard that's going to be a good point of attack defender, and he can get downhill. He can knock down the occasional three. I wish we would have got him earlier. I remember watching him back at Baylor. I think it was Baylor. Yeah, I remember watching him in the tournament. I don't watch college ball, but during the tournament, I remember they were talking about him a lot. That Baylor team. It's 92-79 as Donovan goes down the lane, goes off glass, and scores on the right-hand side. He's been quiet tonight. As Jaquez, that should be an offensive foul. And Sam Merrill takes the brunt of that. Jaquez looked like he was a little out of control, ran right into the chest of Sam Merrill. He's sort of sliding though. I got to give Jaquez his credit. Yeah, Sam Merrill sliding to his right, trying to beat him to the spot. So that might get overturned. I don't know. I've been pretty bad with challenges, so hopefully that does get overturned. So we're going to a break here. 92-81 is the score as we go to a break. You can see him sliding a bit. He's coming, and he's moving. unless they're saying he beat him to the spot. I don't know. I don't. The charge rules get a little confusing, but they're saying you can still be moving, but as long as you beat him to the spot, it's all convoluted. So for the poll that I had earlier, who would be the higher score between Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, or somebody else? Currently, it is Norman Powell who is the leading scorer. He has 23. Donovan only has 15, and we have some close contenders behind them. Looking at some of the other games in the league right now. Yeah, they overturned it. Woo! Let's go. Free throws coming for Jaquez Jr. So Miami retains their challenge and their timeout there. Looks like the Trailblazers have come all the way back. Oh, they took the points off the board. As I was about to say, they come all the way back. 110-108 is the score with 22 seconds to go. The only game that's gone final is LA versus the Hornets. 121-111 is the score for that Lakers Hornets game that has gone final. I'm gonna rearrange my stuff so everything fits better. Should take a screenshot of this. Oh, how do you take screenshots of? Oh, there it is. Power and home button on Apple stuff. Rearrange how I have stuff laid out here. All right, we're coming back from commercial now. Salute to everybody tuning in on the YouTube on the playback. It's my first playback stream. If you want to watch the game along with me and you have an NBA League Pass account, join the playback. You can do so. If not, just stay on the YouTube. Try to give you the same experience here. Um, so appreciate you guys tuning in. As I get more familiar with playback, I'll be able to do a little bit more as we go. So appreciate you guys tuning in. And Jaquez knocks down the free throws here. It's 94-81. This is their largest lead of the game. Ball in play here with the Cavs. Jaquez with 9 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Ball over to Lonzo Ball. He drives, gets cut off by Pella Larson. Finds a cutting Jalen Tyson, throws up the floater. Too strong, gets his own rebound, throws it out to Donovan for 3, and he misses. Fight for the rebound. Jaquez skies over everybody and grabs it, and then a foul there by Sam Merrill. So now the Heat going back to the line again for free throws. You got to secure those rebounds. The Heats don't have a big out there. So Jaquez back to the line for free throws. Jaime Jaquez Jr. at the line. First free throw is up. He cashes out. Simone Fontecchio, he's gone a little quiet since that first quarter barrage. Second free throw for Jaquez is up and good. So he just continuing to expand on the lead. They're now a 15-point lead here as he applies some full court defense, and the Cavs quickly get through it. Pass out from Donovan to who's that? Jalen Tyson over to Merrill, finds Lonzo. Lonzo steps back for a 3, and it's off. Fight for the rebound, gets tipped out to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with another chance here. Donovan Mitchell on the drive. Steps back for 3 over Jaquez and knocks it down. Second and third chance opportunity is going to kill the Heat here. Donovan knocks down the 3. Ball in play here with Jaquez. Right side to Pella Larson. Drives baseline, tries to bump off Donovan. Tries to go baseline pass and picked away by Lonzo Ball. Donovan gets it over to Dean Wade. Takes a dribble for 3, and he knocks it down. So that's back-to-back threes here by the Cavs. And it's back to a single-digit game, 96-87. Ball over to Pella Larson. Over to Jovic. Jovic on the drive, gets into the lane. Takes the bump, throws up the left-hand floater. Can get it to go. Lonzo Ball with the rebound. Throws it out to Dean Wade. Dean Wade, another 3. and you got to call a timeout, coach. And he knocks down another three. He doesn't call a timeout. He says play through it. 6-point game. It was just 15 a second ago. The 3-pointers have panned out for the Cavs. Ball out to Pella Larson. Left side to Hawkes. Hawkes on the drive goes in, attacks Donovan, bounces around, fight for the rebound, goes off the Cavs, and it stays with the Heat. They were just up 15, and 3 straight threes have it down to 6. Andrew Wiggins checks back in. Darius Garland will not return with a left toe injury. This was only his 3rd game of the season, Garland, as Fontecchio drives it lane and gets swiped on the arm, and he gets fouled. So that's been the Heat's best offense this quarter, drawing fouls going to the basket, as Fontecchio, primarily a three-point shooter, will shoot some free throws here. Cavs on a 9-0 run in the last minute and change, so Heat trying to put an end to this. Yeah, NBA definitely is a game of runs. Fontecchio free throw is up and good. So Fontecchio at the line for the second free throw. It's up, and Fontecchio knocks down both. So it's back to an 8-point game, 98-90, and he continuing to play some full court defense here. They quickly get across half court, gets it over to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with the ball. Over to Lonzo, back over to Donovan. Pump fakes, gets into the lane, no look past to Tyson, gets blocked there by Jovic. He blocked the dunk attempt. Wiggins goes over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio drives across the lane, gets it stripped by Tyson, and they get it right back. Jalen Tyson with the strip there. Donovan walks into a three. Off the back of the rim, fight for the rebound, gets tipped out to Fontecchio. He saves it. Gets it over to Drew Smith. Drew Smith, left to right crossover, draws the foul, throws it up at the basket, and the Heat just parading to the line in this quarter. I am not mad at it as a Heat fan. So Drew Smith at the line for 2 free throws for the Heat. Drew Smith knocks down the first free throw. Drew Smith knocks down the second free throw. It's back to a double-digit lead, 100-90 here. Oh, excuse me. Sam Merrill gets it over to Lonzo Ball. Alonso comes off the screen, finds Donovan. Donovan drives right, draws the foul on Fontecchio, and he'll go to the line for free throws. Simone Fontecchio. All these fouls has drawn this game out a little bit, but listen, it is what it is at this point. Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2 free throws. Norman Powell getting some much-needed rest here on the bench while the Heat maintain this lead. Donovan at the line, first free throw is up, and he knocks it down. Wait, Kenny Atkinson gets tossed out the game. Kenny Atkinson has been ejected. The Cavaliers coach has just been ejected from this game. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. That literally came out of nowhere. Donovan was about to shoot free throws, and all of a sudden you hear, "Whoop, whoop," and he's out of here. Kenny about to go enjoy the rest of his night in Miami. I mean, they have a nice couple days here. Might have to go hit South Beach and go hit all them places, live and all that. I, I have no idea what happened there. That just happened so quickly. But the free throw, the technical free throw is hit by the Heat. Johnny Bryan is the associate head coach here for the Cavs, so he'll take over. He'll take over responsibilities here. What just happened? What is happening right now? So Donovan Mitchell back at the line for free throws here to complete his free throws. Second one is up, and he cashes in. So it's a 9-point game here for the Heat with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. You have Drew Smith with the ball at half court. There's about an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. Drew Smith over to Hawkins with a head of steam. Down the lane, jump pass out to Drew. Drew pump fakes, gets into the paint. He should have just shot the midi, and it goes out of bounds. But the Heat will keep possession with 10 seconds on the game clock, 2.1 on the shot clock. Drew Smith got the pump fake. You step in to shoot the mid-range jump shot. Drives all the way into the paint with no choice what to do. Jovic gets the ball, throws it up at the buzzer, rolls around, but Tyson picks up the rebound. 5 on the clock. Donovan quickly up the court. Donovan loses the ball, goes out of bounds, and they say it's Heat ball with 1.3 seconds to go. Just get the ball in bounds. Don't turn it over. Just get it in bounds. Jovic catches it with one hand, flings it full court, and goes off the rim. And that's how the third quarter ends. So the Heat maintain their lead here as we go into the fourth, 101-92. So Heat doing their thing, y'all. Heat are doing their thing. Let's take a quick look at the box score right quick while we have some time. Maybe when I share the box score, that's what makes the thing disappear. I don't know. But we're going to learn together here. All right, cool. So 92-101 is the score. Let's take a look at the box score here. Hunter with 14. Got Jared Allen with 14 and 7. Evan Mobley with 11. Donovan Mitchell with 20 and 5 rebounds. He's not shooting particularly well from 3, 2 for 11. And Darius Garland with 11 here for the Cavs. It looks like the Orlando Magic just hit a 3-point buzzer beater to beat the Portland Trailblazers. For Andrew Wiggins, has 19 points. You got 10 for Kel'el Ware with 14 rebounds, 23 for Norman, 9 for Davion with 7 assists, Pella Larson with 7. Off the bench, Fontecchio with 13, Jaquez with 11. I'm watching the replay now on my other screen. Desmond Bane off balance, 3 at the buzzer, and cash. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a shot there. I'm weak. I had to come for that. Oh, what a shot by Desmond Bane. I wish I could show it to y'all, but that was a crazy shot there. We're still in commercial here in Miami. Still in commercial. What a shot there by Desmond Bane. Right? We're about to come back to live play now. We're about to come back to live play, people. Appreciate you guys tuning in for some action here. 101-92. Heat start off with the ball. They go into a zone here. The Cavs do. Fontecchio drives baseline, finds Jovic up top to Wiggins. Wiggins with 5 on the clock. Contested 3 is short. Donovan gets the rebound. Donovan attacks, steps back for 3 over Drew Smith, short, and Drew Smith just lets him get his own rebound over here watching as Mobley dunks it home. Drew Smith just looking at the ball, Let Donovan get his own rebound and finishes. Fontecchio throws it out to Smith over to Jovic for three, and he responds with a three. Nikola Jovic knocks down the left wing three to put it back to a double-digit lead, 104-94. Dean Wade over to Sam Merrill for three, and it's off the back rim. Jovic snags the rebound. Jovic on the run here. Jovic. Oh, he almost traveled, but he gets it over to Fontecchio for three, too strong. And Donovan gets the rebound. Donovan in transition here. In and out dribble, takes the bump, throws it out to Mobley. Over to Sam Merrill for three, and he knocks it down. Heat not matching up in transition. Sam Merrill knocks down the three. Andrew Wiggins with the ball. Gets it over to Drew Smith. Drew Smith over to Wig. Back to Jaquez. Jaquez spins off of Merrill. Gets into the paint, pump fakes, throws it out to Wiggins with 5 on the shot clock. Andrew Wiggins. As he moves, spins, fall away over Dean Wade, and scores. Andrew Wiggins. In and out dribble, spin move in the paint, fall away one-legged, knocks down the midi. Gets it back over to Sam Merrill. The other side now, and he knocks down the three. Heat leaving the three-point shooters open now, and they're making them pay. Back to a 6-point lead. Sam Merrill with 2 threes. Jaquez down the lane, takes the bump, and misses the floater. Dean Wade with the rebound. Donovan gets it over to Dean Wade. He tries to drive on Wiggins, and he almost loses the ball. Sam Merrill just picks it up and shoots and knocks it down. That's 3 threes in a row for Sam Merrill. I don't know how he hit that one. He literally picked it off his shoe tops and shot it and scored. 3-point game here. This is the closest the Cavs have been in a while. Jaquez out to Jovic. Off balance three off the back rim and out. And the Cavs have a chance to tie the game with a three here. And they drop it off to Merrill. Merrill for three. Oh, that's 4 threes in a row for Sam Merrill. And they tie the game at 106. Oh, my goodness. He hits 4 threes in a row after he couldn't buy a three. Sam Merrill knocks down 4 threes. Wow, Sam Merrill. 4 threes in a row gets them right back in this game. And you just knew it was about to go down when he shot it. He just blew a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter, and the Cavs have tied this game at 106. Oh my goodness, man! Sam Merrill just went on a barrage there from three. Wow, wow, wow! I would have called a timeout when he hit that three from his shoe tops. This man, ball was about to go out of bounds. Dean Wade just throws it over to him, and he just shoots a freaking three just off his shoe tops, and it drops. I would have called a timeout there. Like, we have to stop this man. Miami, man. Boy, I tell you. They always make it interesting. Always make it interesting, people. We're in a commercial right now as they talk this over. Were the Heat were down in the first quarter. They came back in the second quarter to take the lead. They've been maintaining the lead ever since until now. Sam Merrill knocks down 4 threes in a row from all over the court to tie this game at whatever it is now, 106. I don't know what they doing here in Miami with this cell phone lights thing. This game is frustrating sometimes, but they gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. 9 minutes to go. Basketball is a game of runs. You have to respond to that run with a run of your own. right, let's see what the Heat do. Davion Mitchell with the ball over to Hawkins. Attacks Dean Wade. Back out to Davion. Over to Fontecchio. Left side to Larson. Pump fakes for three. Spins back into the lane. Almost gets it lost. Gets it over to Davion with 4 on the clock. Davion crossover. Goes up with the left-hand layup. Couldn't get it. And the Cavs with a chance to take their first lead since the second quarter. Donovan into the paint and draws the foul. I'm surprised Norman Powell's not back in or Khalil Weir. He brings back in the same team that the run just happened on. Gotta win this game. As Mitchell goes to the line for 2 free throws and their chance to retake this lead for the first time in a bit. First free throw is up and knocks it down. So the Cavs, without their head coach who got ejected, have stormed back in this game and have taken the lead on the Heat for the first time since the second quarter. Cavs on a 13-2 run in the last 2 minutes. Norman Powell, as I mentioned, just checks back in. Donovan, second free throw is up and good. And it's a 2-point lead here for the Cavaliers. Ball in here with Davion over to Hawkins Jr. Norman Powell with the ball. Norman Powell guarded by Dean Wade. Norman Powell on the attack, goes floater, can't get it. Good rebound by Pelle Larsson. Throws it out to Hawkins. Over to Jovic on the run. Jovic goes floater off the glass and scores. Ties the game up at 108. Donovan with the ball. Guarded by Jovic now. Picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Finds Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill with the pump fake. Hawkins recovers beautifully. Donovan with the ball. Donovan gets into the paint, throws a high floater off glass, and they call a foul there on the rebound by Norman Powell trying to box out Mobley. I would get Weir into the game. We need a big to match up with Mobley here. Can't expect these 6'3", 6'5" guys to match up with a 7-footer. But he says no. Ball into Mobley. Mobley on the attack on Jovic. Goes the glass, misses the layup. Good defense by Jovic there. Gets it over to Pelle Larsson. Hawkins back to Larson. Larson on the run, and he travels. 10th Heat turnover of the game. 10th Heat turnover of the game. Pelle Larsson was thinking about his next move before he caught the ball. Ball in play here with Lonzo Ball. Comes off the screen. Lonzo gets it over to Sam Merrill. Over to Hunter. Hunter down to Mobley. Guarded by Davion. Up top to Merrill. Merrill for 3. Oh, he misses. Lonzo Ball gets the rebound over to Dean Wade for 3. And he misses. Fight for the rebound. And Lonzo gets it. Ball gets tipped. Sam Merrill gets it over to Hunter. We need a big in this game right now. Lonzo Ball catches for 3, and they finally get it after 4 offensive rebounds. They get the 3. You need Khalil Weir moves to the check-in table. Come on, Spo. You got to think about this stuff. You were short out there. You don't got Bam. Hawkins down the lane, drops it off to Larson. Over to Jovic. Touch pass to Davion. Davion to Pelle Larsson with 5 on the clock. Pelle Larsson on the attack. Goes up, shoots the floater, gets fouled by Lonzo and 1. Pelle Larsson. And he'll go to the line for the 3-point play. It looked like that possession was going nowhere fast. I don't know if it was a foul, but I'll take it. Pelle Larsson hits the floater and then hits a little flex on him. Respect, Pelle. So Hawkins goes to the bench. Khalil Weir checks into the game. Thank you. And Jared Allen checks in for the Cavs. Pelle Larsson with a chance to tie the game at 111. Free throw is up and tied at 111. 10 points for Pelle Larsson. Lonzo Ball at the controls here. Remember, no Darius Garland. He got injured, and he's not going to return. This was only his 3rd game of the season. As Merrill comes off the screen, shoots the 3, and he misses. Thank you. Make him move when he's shooting the ball. Just can't give him spot-ups. Norman Powell with the ball. Norman Powell into the paint. Gets by Hunter. Left-hand layup is good. Norm. gives the Heat back the lead, 113-111. 25 for Norm as Lonzo with the drive gets cut off by Davion. Over to this man Jared Allen tried to drive by Kel'el Ware and he gets the steal. Put that in solitary confinement over there. Norm with the ball. Looks to attack Hunter. Gets into the paint. Fall away jump shot and Norm back-to-back buckets for Norman Powell. Timeout Cavaliers. Norm yelling to the crowd, let's go. He comes back into the game and gets the Heat back into this lead. Norm and he's attacking DeAndre Hunter. Who cares if you're a little taller? But he goes right at him. 115-111. He said an expletive there. MFers. I love it though. My boy Norm, Stormin' Norman, with back-to-back baskets here to give the Heat the lead. Stormin' Norman. What's the score here? Refresh ESPN. 115-111, people. 115-111. Appreciate everyone tuning in on the YouTube, on the playback. Unfortunately, the Twitch wasn't working today. I'm going to have to look into why the Twitch simulcast wasn't working. But salute everyone who tuned in. My first playback stream. Jay.JordanTV watch-alongs on the playback. In the pinned comment there if you want to join the playback. If you have a League Pass account, you can watch the game live along with me as I give some commentary. We can chat about the game. It's my first stream on here, so I appreciate everyone tuning in. But the YouTube is still my bread and butter. I love the YouTube community. We're up to, we got a couple subs today. Appreciate all the subs, the likes. Make sure you leave a like on the stream if you like this type of content. Helps the algorithms and all that. Up to 1,441 subs. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't stop the party. You can stop before I get copywritten on the stream here. Let's sing some Mr. 305. And unfortunately, I'm going to Miami for work next week, but the Heat are going to be on the road, so I can't even catch a game. So upset. They're going to be on the road. Can't even catch my boys play. All right, broadcast is coming back. Enough of me rambling about stuff. But Stormin' Norman doing his thing for us here. Kel'el Ware with a double-double, 10 points, 15 rebounds for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins, they're recapping the game right now. Andrew Wiggins scored 12 points in that third quarter. There's a foul by Jovic here as they come back to the broadcast. Third team foul by Miami. We cannot get into early foul trouble here. All right, so it's Cavs ball, sideline inbound here, gets it into Jalen Tyson. Down to Lonzo Ball, guarded by Pella Larson. They try to seal Hunter in the paint, but Norman beats that. Gets it over to Donovan with 7 on the shot clock. Donovan comes off the screen. Donovan dancing at the three-point line, shoots the three, and it's short, and Davion secures the rebound and almost gets taken out, but Donovan gets the loose ball off the save on the inbound and gets a reverse layup. Oh, my gosh. These offensive rebounds are just killing us, people. Norman gets around Lonzo Ball, double clutches, reverses, bounces around. Oh, it doesn't drop. And Donovan gets the rebound. Donovan, jump pass over to Tyson in the corner. Finds Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball down to Jared Allen. It's a foul there by Davion. That's the 4th team foul of the quarter. Or did they call it on Ware or Davion? Oh, so it was Kel'el with the wrap-up. I guess he saved a short 2 points. We'll take it. Oh, see, I was right. announcer saying it was on Kalel. It was on Davion. Yeah, Kalel wasn't even anywhere near that. So 115, 113. Jaquez goes to the bench here. So it's Mitchell, Ware, Jovic, Larson, and Norm Powell. Gets it over to Hunter. DeAndre Hunter on the attack, goes in, throws up the floater, gets fouled, and one. So Hunter will go to the line for the 3-point play and the lead. Heat are already over the limit with 5 minutes, 5:12 left in this game. Jovic goes to the bench here. So DeAndre Hunter with 16 points here. He's at the line to give the Cavaliers the lead back. Free throw is up, and he knocks it down. 116, 115, 5:12 to go here in Miami. Heat trying to keep their home winning streak alive. Salute for the super chat, Janelle. Heat win, hopefully. Appreciate you. Davion with the ball. Gets it over to Pella Larson. They're in the zone here. The Cavs are. Davion over to Larson. Larson for three and misses. And DeAndre Hunter gets the rebound. Gets it over to Donovan. Donovan to Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a three, and it rolls off. Rebound to Ware. Gets it over to Jaquez Jr. Hello, Ware with 10 points and 16 rebounds. Jaquez with the ball. In and out dribble. Goes in the post against Jalen Tyson. Looks to attack, gets into the paint, throws up the floater, and scores over Tyson. Heat get the lead back, 117, 116. Donovan down the lane, behind the back pass to Tyson for three, and he responds with a three. Donovan Mitchell drives right, throws a behind the back pass for three. Norman finds Pella Larson, back to Norman, top of the key. Norman gets fouled. They say the foul was on the floor. But he made the basket, but Foster waved it off. Oh, man. Norman catches it, pump fakes. It looks. I don't want to be biased here. I got to see another replay. He did. He went right into his shot there, but they say it was on the floor. So the Heat will have possession here. Shot does not count, unfortunately. So it's Heat to inbound here, right in front of their bench. Gets it over to Davion. Jaquez on the attack, lobs it up to Ware, and he bangs it home on the alley-oop. Hello, Ware. Ties the game at 119. Jaquez penetrates that zone, lobs it up to Ware. DeAndre Hunter, step back from the foul line, too strong. Fight for the rebound. Another offensive rebound given up by the Heat. Oh, my days. It's going to kill us here. Donovan with the ball. Throws it over to Tyson. Tyson, another three, and he misses that one. Jaquez gets the rebound and gets it over to Davion. Davion in transition over to Wiggs. Wiggs into the lane, lobs it up again. Oh, tipped away by DeAndre Hunter that time. The turnover. Donovan down to Mobley, and he gets fouled there by Ware. Damn. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Damn, so we blow an alley-oop on one end, and then we foul on the other. Damn. But that was a nice penetration by Jaquez. Attacked the zone, lobs it up to Ware, who jumps. Man, his elbow was above the rim there. Mobley free throw is short, and he misses the first free throw. Mobley, he missed the second. I guess the people in Miami don't get a free food or whatever they get if they miss two free throws. 120, 119. Heat down by one. 3 minutes to go here. Jaquez spins into the lane. Throws it out to Norm. Norm attacks Tyson into the paint, throws up the floater, off glass, can't get it. And Donovan Mitchell with the rebound. Donovan with 11 rebounds this game, his best rebounding game of the season, according to the broadcast. We've been giving up so many offensive rebounds, I'm not surprised. Donovan on an island with Jaquez. Steps back for a three, and it's off. Fight for the rebound. Mobley tips it, and he's going through his legs. He's spinning on the floor, and it's a jump. And it's a, what? Oh, it's a jump ball. I don't know. She pointed at somebody. I guess she was pointing at who the jump ball was between. Davion being relentless, chased down Mobley there. So it's going to be one of the shortest players on the floor versus the tallest guy, one of the tallest guys on the floor. Mobley versus Davion. They have 7. If the Cavs get the jump ball, they have 7 seconds to get a basket. Yeah, that's the best thing that he can do. Force them to tip it to the backcourt there, and they tip it to Donovan. Donovan with a head of steam here. Donovan baseline throws it out. Ball with 1 second, gets it over to Donovan. It's a shot clock violation. Good Heat stop. Heat with 12 turnovers. The Cavs just get their 10. All right, Heat ball here. Yeah, that was bad awareness. It's definitely. Gets it over to Hawkins. Back to Davion. Heat. They're still in this 2-3 zone here, the Cavs are. Norman Powell attacks Mobley, shoots over Mobley, gets fouled there by Mobley. And Mobley saying, I got the ball there. But it's a foul. Mobley saying, review this, please. I don't know. That replay don't look like. Oh, it looks like. I don't know. I don't think it was a foul there, but they give him the foul. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you can hear Mobley saying I hit the ball, but he's saying you hit my palm. And Norman saying you hit my palm. And Norman and Mobley were just going back and forth there. He was like, I hit the ball. He was, no, you hit my palm too. But Norm knocks down both free throws. He get a 1-point lead here, 121-120. Let's see if the Heat can actually secure a rebound now. Mobley with the ball. Mobley, nowhere to go with it. Gets it out to Hunter. Hunter on the drive. Hunter gets the ball stripped from behind. It goes off his leg and out of bounds. And Norm with the defensive stop there. And the Heat quickly get it in, or try to quickly get it in bounds. No, that's all for you, Hunter. That's all for you. Ball over to Norm. Norm drives baseline, but I think he stepped out of bounds. Oh, he steps out of bounds there. He had the baseline, but stepped right out of bounds. So it's back to the Cavs here. 121-120. Turnover for turnover. Ban for ban here. Ball and player with the Cavs. Don with the ball. Donovan Mitchell gets the screen, doesn't take it. Guarded by Davion. No relation. Donovan now attacks Hawkins. Gets to the lane. Throws a wild right hook. The ball gets batted off the glass to Tyson. And then Mobley with the putback dunk. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Heat and the offensive rebound just getting absolutely bullied. What a putback dunk by Mobley. 122-121. Hawkins with the crossover down the lane. Gets fouled and one. Hawkins draws the foul on Mobley. In and out dribble. Quick attack. Finishes with the right. And Jaime Hawkins Jr. goes to the line for the 3-point play. I don't know if is that a foul on Mobley, really? Yeah, he crosses over on Merrill. Mobley comes over. I guess from that ref on that back angle, it looked like a foul. I don't know if he really did anything. Hawkins for the 3-point play, knocks it down. Heat up 2. With a minute and a half to go, 90 seconds in this game, people. Donovan Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Hawkes, gets it over to Hunter. Hunter on the attack, guarded by Norm. Hunter at the three-point line, looking for Donovan, can't get to him. They get the switch, and Hunter attacks Hawkes. Hawkes staying in front of him. Hunter blows by him, though, double clutches and scores. What a move there by DeAndre Hunter to tie this game at 124. He's up to 18 points. All right, so it's crunch time here. Under a minute to go here. Hawkes with the ball. Hand off to Andrew Wiggins. He's been quiet. Andrew on the attack on Jalen Tyson. Gets it to Norm. Norm Euro steps and finishes with the left hand. Norman Powell hits him with the Euro fake left hand finish. Norm with 31. Hunter gets it over to Mobley. Mobley back to Hunter. Hunter off the screen. Back to Mobley. Mobley for three at the top of the key, and he knocks it down. Evan Mobley, top of the key three over Kel'el Ware. What a shot there by Evan Mobley. Wow. He with the ball. 25 seconds to go. Norman crosses over. Norman down the lane. Double clutches and gets blocked. You got to foul. Got to foul. Gets it over to Sam Merrill. Gets it over to Tyson. Foul this man. And they foul. 12.8 on the clock. Wow. Norman Powell dribbled into a little bit of traffic there, but that shot by Mobley, top of the key three, no hesitation, and cashes out. Oh, man, pain. The last couple plays have been on Mobley. He gets a putback dunk over Kel'el Ware. And then he knocks the three in his face. Oh, that's pain right there. Oh, but Tyson short on the free throw. We got the ball to the right person. Oh, my days. Football Miami, don't do this to me. The Heat do have two timeouts, though. So they're still in this game, 12.8 seconds to go. Have to secure this rebound if he misses. And he makes the second. So it's a 2-point game. With 12.8 seconds left, Miami calls a timeout. Evan Mobley, what a shot. Top of the key. That hurt. Oh, that hurt. But listen, it's a 2-point game. I'll take it, y'all. I'll take it. Damn. Evan Mobley for three. That's the question. Do we go for the win or the tie? Great question, Tyson. I don't know. I know they say when you're at home, go for the win. I mean, when you're on the road, go for the win. At home, go for the tie. I don't know, man. If the three happens to be open, take the three. But I'm not going out hunting a three. I'm hunting for the best available look. And listen, yeah, we don't have to take a three either. If we got a two, we tie this game up. Yeah, I would have decoy 3-point shooters out there. Not decoy, but I would have 3-point shooters out there. But I'm not drawing up the play saying we go for the three and win this. I say we look for our best available look and may the chips fall where they may. But Fontecchio is not coming into this game. They're going with that same lineup. Wiggs. Oh, they put Jovic in now. I would put. Are they keeping Weir in the game? Yes, they are. I was hoping they did. We need somebody at least to be big out there. So it looks like Powell, Weir, Wiggins, Davion, and Hawkes Jr. All right. Two to win. I mean, two to tie, three to take the lead. Let's see what happens here. Wiggins gets it into Davion. 10 on the clock. Hawkes on the quick attack. Hawkes spins into the lane. Floater and scores. Quick two. Game tied at 128. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Donovan for the win. And he misses. We go to OT. Jaime Hawkes Jr., as I said, go for the two. We don't need a three. Go for the two. Lock up on D. And we force overtime. Yes, sir. I'll take it, baby. We go to OT. We go to overtime. I'll take it, baby. Salute to everybody joining the YouTube. My first live stream on playback. Make sure you join the playback if you want to watch along live with me. But YouTube is the place to be as well. Podcast, what a nice move. In and out dribble going left, spins back to his right, floater over Tyson. And we go to OT. 128, 128. I'll take it. I'd rather we would have handled business in regular time, but listen, we got another 5 minutes to take care of business here. Woo-wee. Let me take a quick look at the box score. I gotta find a better way to do this so it doesn't get rid of the score book for you guys. But until I figure it out, we have to do it this way. Let's go screen share. Let's share this tab right quick with y'all. There we go. 128, 128. You see it. Cleveland outscored Miami 36-27 in that quarter. That was our downfall. DeAndre Hunter with 18 had some big buckets. Jared Allen with 14, 19 for Evan Mobley, 24 for Donovan Mitchell, 11 for Darius Garland, 9 for Wade, 9 for Ball, 12 for Sam Merrill, 10 for Jalen Tyson. Off the bench, you have Andrew Wiggins. Oh, not off the bench. For the Heat, you have 21 for Andrew Wiggins, 12 points, 16 rebounds for Ware, Norman with 31, Davion with 9 points, 8 assists, Pella Larson with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. You have 13 for Fontecchio, 18 for Jaime Jaquez with 10 rebounds and 7 assists, 8 for Nikola Jovic, and 6 for Drew Smith. All right, let's get back to the game here. Woo. So we getting ready for overtime, baby. Getting ready for overtime. Jaime Jaquez, they showing the replay. He attacks Tyson, dribbles left, spins back right, hits the middle of the paint floater over it. And then we closed up on the other end. Our first overtime game for the Heat this season, according to the broadcast. And the Heat win the jump ball. So we have 5 minutes to handle business here. 128, 128 is the score. Davion finds Norm, guarded out by the Tyson, over to Jaquez in the corner. Jaquez tries to drive right, comes back left, now goes back right, gets in the middle of the paint, double clutches, and gets fouled there by DeAndre Hunter, who is not pleased by the foul call. The same, almost in that same area where he hit the jump shot from before. There we go. Score popped up on the YouTube. 128, 128. Jaquez at the line, knocks down the first free throw. DeAndre Hunter with 5 fouls. I'll keep attacking him. Man can't keep his hands to himself on the defensive end. Jaquez for the second free throw. Cashes out. Knocks down both. So he takes a 2-point lead, 130 to 128. Jaime with 20 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Ball over to Mobley at the 3-point line. We don't want him shooting no more threes. Mobley gets doubled out to Merrill. Back down to Mobley. Good rotations there. Back out to Merrill. Merrill for 3, and he misses. After he scored those 4 threes in a row, he's gone cold. 17th rebound for Ware, tied his career high. Jaquez with the ball. He gets it over to Wig in the corner by the Heat bench. Puts Donovan Mitchell in the post. Spins over that shoulder. Fall away. Tries to go glass. Can't do it. And tip rebound goes out to the Cavs. And Donovan has it. Donovan Mitchell into the paint. Goes up off the glass and it rolls off. So Donovan Mitchell will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Don Mitchell at the line for 2 free throws. He has 24 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Jeez. He's on pace for a triple-double here as he knocks down the first free throw. Donovan. And he misses the second, but Tyson gets the offensive rebound. Fight for the rebound. Tyson gets it. Oh, my goodness. Mobley pump fakes for three, throws it to Donovan, who snags it. It was way behind him. He snags it. 5 seconds to go. Donovan off balance gets fouled on a three-point attempt. Offensive rebounds just absolutely killing us. Oh, they say it's a sideline out of bounds foul. Davion with the foul there. Oh, now that's a three. That should be a 3-point shot. Oh, they say it's sideline out of bounds. I thought that would have been three shots. Sam Merrill gets it into um, Mobley for three. He misses, and we almost give up another offensive rebound. Fight for the ball. Davion's on the floor with it. It should be a jump ball. Jeez, bro. Grab the offensive rebounds. We need the boards. Everybody always trying to leak out. Chase the ball down. Offensive rebounds killing us in this game, y'all, to be completely honest with you. We've given up 24 offensive rebounds in this game. 24 offensive rebounds. It's killing us. Second chance points. I wish I could see second chance points somewhere. It's not here on ESPN. So annoying. All right, jump ball is won by the Cavaliers. 130, 129. I feel like they've had 30 possessions here at this same score. Donovan with the ball. Fakes the handoff. Gets it over to Merrill. Doesn't shoot. Back to Donovan. Donovan attacks Wiggins. Snatch back dribble. Keeps it alive. Over to Mobley. Mobley on the attack. Gets around. Throws up a wild sky scoop and misses. Thank God. And ball goes over to Wiggins. Heat need a score here. Or get a good look here. Wiggins up top to Hawkes. Hawkes attacks Tyson again. Floater is up. Kel'el Weir taps it to himself and puts it in. Kel'el Weir puts the Heat up by 3. Let's go, Kel'el. 14 points, 18 rebounds for Kel'el Weir. Donovan comes off the screen. Has Hawkes in his sights. Stops. Nowhere to go with it. Gets it over to Tyson. Tyson back to Donovan. Looks at the clock on the other end. 10 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Donovan spins, gets cut off over to Tyson for 3, and he misses. And the Heat gang rebound there. Hawkes gets another rebound. His 12th rebound of the night. Hawkes at the controls here. Top of the key, guarded by Donovan. Hawkes now puts him in the post there at the right elbow. Hawkes gets into the paint, almost gets it poked away, gets it over to Davion. With 5 on the shot clock. Davion, step back. 3 is short, way short, and it goes out of bounds. That offensive possession was not it. The ball was not moving. It was just Hawkes slow dribble up the court and trying to post. And yeah, that looked off. He should have known it was off from the time he shot it. All right, so it is Cavs ball here, a 3-point game. DeAndre Hunter drops it off to Mobley, guarded by Weir. Goes into the paint, gets fouled and won. Evan Mobley gets hit on the arm, knocks it down, and he'll go to the line for the 3-point play to tie this up at 132. Yeah, he hits him right there on the forearm. That's a clear foul there. It's all right, Kel'el. Let's get it back next time. So Mobley at the line for the 3-point play, and he misses. Weir snatches it. And they said they count the basket, and are they going to review it? It looked like the ball was off the cylinder, but the Scott Foster on the other end says they're gonna look at it to see. Oh my days! The ball was coming off. Weir snatches it, but they're saying that the ball was in the cylinder. So this backboard angle should give us the best look. Ball's coming off. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That he might have snatched it a little too early. Oh no, that is off the rim though. I don't know. I'm not good at these reviews. But the ball is basically falling off of the rim and he snatches it down. How do you the commentator is saying it has to be 51% off the rim. How do you judge that, Mr. Commentator? Damn, I forgot his name. I know Eric Reed and Crotty. Is it Crotty? All right, inadvertent whistle. We'll take it. So it's 132, 131. They should take that point off. Oh no, the two tied the game. Excuse me. So it's 132, 132. Excuse me. 132, 132, 150 to go here in this game. The momentum is fluctuating back and forth. Oh no, I knew they had to take a point off. It's 132, 131. Sorry about that, guys. They had it wrong on the broadcast here. 132, 131. Oh my days, y'all. So it's Heat ball here. 149 to go. There we go. Heat with the ball here. Davion Mitchell at the controls here. Davion Mitchell at half court, looking for Norman Powell. They can't get it to him. Davion gets the screen from where? Davion into the paint with 6 on the shot clock. Davion dribbling this whole possession, throws up the floater and scores. Davion Mitchell with the floater. Edward, nah, no Cleveland here. Davion with the floater. It's a 3-point game here. Ball with DeAndre Hunter crossover. Stop by Hawk as he spins, shoots the fall away. Oh, what a high arcing fadeaway from DeAndre Hunter in the paint. High arcing fall away jump shot is 134, 133. Game coming down to the wire. We're in overtime here if you're just joining. Game of runs here. Under a minute to go. Hawkes on the attack. Spins off Hunter into the paint. Nowhere to go. Has to shoot the fall away. Rolls around and scores. Hawkes from the same spot. He hit the overtime score. He hits this one now. Now Hunter for corner three. It bounces around a couple times. And the Heat get the rebound. Let's go, baby. Salute, Ali. Salute. Appreciate you. Ball with Norm. Norm at half court. Guarded by Tyson. 136, 133. Norman now with Sam Merrill on him. He's a baby. Spin off him. Gets to the lane. Goes high off glass. Misses. Fight for the rebound. Oh, Donovan gets the rebound. Cavs with a chance to tie here. Over to Sam Merrill. Back to Donovan. Donovan for 3 in the tie. And he misses. Tyson with the rebound. Over to Merrill for 3 in the tie. And he misses. Tyson with almost another rebound. Donovan saves it. Out to Mobley. And a timeout. Oh, and Mobley hit the 3, but his coach called a timeout. Cavaliers had like 5 bites at the apple from wide open threes. Sam Merrill had me holding my breath a little bit because he went on a barrage early. So Donovan misses a 3. They get an offensive rebound out to Merrill, wide open for 3. He misses. Tyson gets another rebound. Donovan saves it. Throws it out to Mobley, but his coach calls a timeout, and Mobley ends up hitting the 3. But thankfully, they called a timeout. Oh, my days. These dudes cannot rebound, bro. What is happening? We need Bam, bro. None of these guys can rebound. This man, Jalen Tyson, let me look at his rebounds today. Jalen Tyson with 9 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. You got this man Donovan Mitchell with 14 rebounds, Mobley with 11, 5 for Garland. He's the shortest guy who was on the floor. He had 5 rebounds in 19 minutes. These dudes are killing us on the boards. 26 offensive rebounds. 26 offensive rebounds, y'all, for the Cavaliers. They have 60 rebounds as a team. 6-0. Sorry, Edward. I respect your parlay, my friend, but Heat over everything, as you can see from behind me. That's the squad. All right, 8 seconds to go. Heat cannot foul a three-point shooter. If he gets the three off, just don't foul. Have they taken that many shots? All right, Cavs get the ball, and they foul immediately before the shot. They foul immediately before the shot. The Heat implement that foul, that immediate foul ploy or strategy. Don't allow them to even get a shot up. He fouled immediately. All right, so that they are in the bonus, so they will shoot free throws. So now the Heat just have to. Oh man. Man. All right, DeAndre Hunter at the line. First free throw is up. He knocks it down. Nah, please do not call no double overtime. Please, God, no. Oh my days. All right, so Hunter may try to intentionally miss this. 7.2 seconds to go. Hunter at the line for a second free throw. He goes and he makes it. So he makes both free throws. He do have a timeout. They will advance the ball. 136, 135. Heat. All right, so we're going to a timeout here. Heat trying to win their 5th game at home. They're trying to go 5-0 at home. Cavs trying to win their 5th game in a row. If you're just joining, it was a game of runs. Cavs started off, was leading the Heat all the way up to the second, midway through the second quarter. The Heat took their first lead of the game. They had their lead all the way until the fourth quarter. Sam Merrill goes on a personal 12-0 run, 4 for 4 from 3, to tie this game at like around 106, I believe it was. Heat go back and forth with the Cavs. Heat down 2 with about 10 seconds to go. Jaquez Jr. hits the floater. The Cavs missed their shot at the end, and now we're in overtime. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. We're still in a timeout here. Game leaders 31 for Norman Powell, 25 for Donovan Mitchell, 23 for DeAndre Hunter, 22 for Jaime Jaquez Jr., and 21 for Evan Mobley. Will I be live Wednesday? No, I actually have to go to work. I'll be live tomorrow for another one of the other games that are going on. When the Heat play, when I'm free, I stream the Heat, but other days I'll stream other teams that I think that are interesting in NBA. So tomorrow might be Warriors, OKC. That looks, if Steph is back, that should be a good one. So we shall see. But let's focus on this one now. 7.2 to go. Heat have to get the ball inbounds, and we have a foul before the ball is even inbounded by Jalen Tyson. Salute for the sub. Who's that? AO. Salute. So the Heat got a free throw and possession because they fouled before the ball was inbounded here. Foul by Jalen Tyson. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, he sort of grabbed him around the waist and tripped Norm out. So Norm at the line for the technical free throw, technically. Oh, he misses the free throw. Oh, Norm, no. Gotta make that, boy. He was 11 for 11 before he missed that one. So he'd have to try it over again. Salute for the sub. Who's that? Paul, salute. Appreciate you for the sub. Oh my gosh. All right. So Heat trying to inbound the ball again on their side of the court here. And they get the ball in the norm. And an immediate foul there by Dean Wade, not to be confused with my legendary player, Dwayne Wade, the original D Wade. So Norman goes back to the free throw line where he just missed one. He needs to at least hit one to make it a 2-point game. Three will make it a 3-point game. Norm cashes the first one. We'll take it. What you saying, Mads? He ain't tripped no 2011. Oh, you funny. Norm for the second, and he rattles in the second. 3-point game with 6.5 to go. Let's go, Norm. If you could have made it a 4-point game if you would have hit the other one, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. 6.5 to go. Timeout here on the floor. Timeout on the floor here. Let me pause ads. Have y'all on YouTube been getting ads? I hope. I don't know how this ad stuff works on YouTube sometimes. But salute to everyone for joining. Salute the super chats, the likes, the subscriptions. This channel started off as a WNBA watch along channel. I've expanded this season to the NBA, and we've had some pretty decent games so far. And this one is the first. I think this might be the first overtime game. Might be the first overtime game at the channel for the NBA on the channel. Also, pin comment. I am on playback now. If you have a subscription to NBA League Pass, you can watch the game along with me on playback. Appreciate you guys tuning in, but I will always be simulcast on YouTube, and the Twitch wasn't working today, but I'll also be on Twitch as well. All right, Balls broadcast is back on. Cavaliers down 3 with 6.5 seconds to go. My boy frustrated in the chat. He wants this game to end. So do I, but I want a Heat win. All right. Usa. Yeah, this has been a great game, Tyson. You're absolutely right, boy. Absolutely right, bro. All right, Heat ball, Cavs ball, Lonzo Ball to inbound. Mobley, Merrill, Hunter, Donovan Mitchell. They put Weir on the inbounder, and they get it over to Merrill. Merrill off balance 3. He misses. Fight for the rebound. Goes over to Donovan Mitchell. He shoots a 3. Oh, he hits it. Oh, my goodness. You got to be absolutely kidding me, bro. We got the initial stop, and the offensive rebound kills us again. They get the initial stop on Sam Merrill. Donovan Mitchell gets the rebound, dribbles out to the 3-point line, turns around, shoots over Weir, and cashes it. Oh, my days, bro. Oh, my days. Offensive rebounding killing us again. You got to be absolutely kidding me, bro. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. Man wasn't even looking at the rim, just literally turned and shoots a fall away 3 over Khalil Weir's outstretched arms from the left corner. Oh, did he step out of bounds? I'm snitching. I'm tight, yo. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You 0.4 seconds to go, bro. You cannot get a rebound, bro. Cannot get a rebound. It's just so annoying. Offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Oh, he might have been out of bounds. Review, yeah. He's out. He's out of bounds. I'm snitching. He's out. That boy out of bounds, man. I'm snitching. He might be out of bounds there too. He's out. Yo, he might be out of bounds. I'm snitching. Yeah, this man. I'm snitching. He's out, man. I don't care. I don't care about. I'm legally blind. Oh, they say it's no. It's not, he's not out of bounds. He's not out, y'all. My hopes are too high. We're going to double overtime. It's point 0.4 seconds. I don't think the Heat gonna score in point 0.4 seconds. Lock. Oh, yeah. Go back the buzzer. Heat win. Heat win. Heat goodness. Sorry, I know somebody said don't take the Lord's name in vain, but oh my goodness, Heat win on an alley oop buzzer beater with point 0.4 seconds to go. Heat win. Heat win. Heat win at the buzzer. I gotta send the tweet out. Coach Spo of the year, coach of the year. I'm shaking, y'all. Heat win. Wiggins comes off the screen, gets screened off, alley hoop at the buzzer. Coach Spo, coach of the year. Stamp it. Stamp it. Oh my days. On a mix up, and Wiggins right at the basket catches it, dunks it home at the buzzer. Whoa. Heat win. Heat win. Yo. Andrew Wiggins saves the day for the Miami Heat. I'm sorry, Cavs fans or Cavs betters, but Miami, what a game though. What a game. I can't even lie. Donovan Mitchell hits a fall away one step back, one legged, high arcing three, and we finish it with an Andrew Wiggins lob dunk at the buzzer. Oh my days. What a game of the season already, and we're only like 11 games in, man. Heat win, people. Heat win. Oh, they didn't even update the score bug. Heat win, y'all. On the YouTube, the thing didn't update, but the Heat won 140 to 138. I'm surprised it didn't update. That's a little weird. 140, 138. Yeah, I mean they doing the interview right now. 140, 138 is the score, y'all. 140. I don't know why the playback score bug isn't updated. 140, 138. I put the score in the chat for y'all. 140 to 138. Oh my gosh, let me show y'all this so y'all don't think I'm lying to y'all. I'm not lying, y'all. I am not lying. Oh my days. Oh my days. Let me share this. Wow, what for my first playback stream? Incredible, y'all. Let me show y'all. I ain't lying, y'all. This is the score. It should pop up shortly for y'all on the YouTube. 140, 138. Oh my days. I'm surprised Playback didn't update the score. That's weird. I'll have to send a strongly worded email. Let me stop. 140 to 138. Let me show y'all the overtime, man. Look at this, man. This man Donovan Mitchell hits a three with point 0.4 to go. Andrew Wiggins 3-foot alley oop at the buzzer. Refs support replay supports call. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna show him the proof. I know folks in denial, but that was literally one of the greatest games of the season for the Heat so far, man. Wow. Andrew Wiggins, and that's the end of the game, people. 140 to 138. An incredible game here in Miami. They keep their perfect home record alive. They moved to 7-4 on the season, 5-0 at home. The Cavs dropped to 7-4. They're 3-3 on the road. Let's take a quick look at the box score before we head out, so y'all can check y'all parlays and whatnot. Wow. I gotta clip this up and put this as a YouTube short. What a game! 23 points for DeAndre Hunter, 5 assists. Jared Allen didn't see too many minutes down the stretch, 14 and 7. He had 21 for Mobley, with 11 rebounds. He hit some big threes down the clutch, down the down the stretch as well. Donovan Mitchell with 28 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists. Hit that crazy three. He was 3 for 16 from three. Couldn't throw a rock in the ocean, but hits the three to tie the game up in overtime. Darius Garland went out with a injury. It was only his third game back. Got hurt again. Hopefully the young man can get healthy and stay healthy. Dean Wade with 9. Lonzo Ball with 9. This man Sam Merrill, the only 12 points of the game came in that fourth quarter. He hits 4 straight threes. Man was 4 for 16 from three. Man, they don't know what a 2-point shot looks like. 9 for Jalen Tyson, 2 for Craig Porter Jr. For Miami, you got Andrew Wiggins with 23 and the game-winning dunk. Khalil Weir, 14 points, career-high 19 rebounds. Norm Powell with 33. Davion Mitchell with 11 points, 8 assists. Pella Larson with 10. Fontecchio didn't really do too hot in the second half. He scored most of his points in the first. 22 for Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 13 rebounds and 7 assists. He hit the floater to send the Heat into overtime. And Jovic with 8 points, 8 rebounds. Drew Smith with 6. Yo, yo. People, I don't know what else to say. But that's the game, people. That is the game. What an absolute game right there, y'all. Oh, my days. Remove from screen. Oh, my days. Y'all, appreciate everyone who tuned in. Whoever came late or came to it when you did, we were in for a good game. My boy Antonio Brown is upset. He said they don't know how to start the clock right. As soon as you catch the ball, 0.4 seconds is up. Nah, that's only 0.1, my friend. Sorry to tell you. Uh, Jordan said, can't believe this is my first stream with you. Hype game, definitely, bro. I'm in absolute shock. Absolute shock. The clock started probably a 0.1 of a second too late, but he still got it off if you want to be technical in that regard. Wow, what a game, people. What a game. All right, that's it from me, y'all. Appreciate everyone who tuned in for the stream. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Salute for all the super chats on the YouTube, the new follows, the new subs. Make sure you follow the playback. I'll be back tomorrow. It won't be for a Heat game, of course. I don't think the Heat don't play tomorrow. There's a number of games tomorrow. I was looking at Memphis, New York, may do that, but my eye is really on Golden State and OKC. That's probably the game I'll end up doing, but I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. There's still some other games going on, so make sure you check those out. I know y'all got y'all bets ready and all that. Until next time, it's Jay Jordan. Salute.